Hello. We are starting a little early tonight. I usually start at 8 and it's 7. But I thought I'd start a little early because I got my moose exercise out of the way right after work today. Which means, unfortunately, I'm way more productive when I just take him for his walk right after work. Because I don't have the opportunity to fall asleep on the couch after work and then get distracted by other things, and I just go right after work, and then by the time I get home from the walk, it's too late to nap, so I just have to power through. Hello, Velveeta fan club. So I was sitting on my couch and I was playing The Sims anyway, because I kind of speed built this other thing last night, and I was gonna be sitting on my couch playing until I streamed anyway, so I was like, let's just show off the freaking thing. I've got some finishing touches, and I actually also want to test it. So I thought at least for the first, I don't know, 30, 40, oh, sorry if you're hearing double. Gotta mute myself. There we go. God, I'm so glad I caught that this time, because I usually don't catch that until 20 minutes in, and it's a nightmare. Anyway, I thought I would show that off for a little bit, and then I know we're working on Cozy Gremlin's room, and she's an hour ahead of us time zone wise, and she can never stay. So I thought if she's, I don't know if she's here or even available tonight, but I thought I'd start streaming a little earlier just so she could be there for a little more if she was able. But yeah, I got Life and Death. And I have so many regrets about not getting that sooner. Because, damn, what a pack. It's got such good build mode stuff. I don't know. I just held off. In the original, the swatches on EA's store, I really wasn't impressed with them. And then what got me to buy it was Claney's room just needs a little something special. It's missing something, and I was trying to decide what we put in that basement bunker, and I went so back and forth about haha, what if it was a funny underground wine operation or whatever. And ultimately I decided that because it's Claney, it really needs to be a secret tarot reading room with again, my thought process, because I've never actually been in her home, because again, we're friends in real life, but she always comes to us. We do not live in the same place, and she always comes to us. So I really didn't know what I was gonna do because I've never seen her house for inspiration. So I thought what felt very Claney / a Cozy Gremlin was to do kind of the feminine, nice, normal upstairs, and then secrets in the basement. So the secrets in the basement are gonna be her tarot room. And speaking of her tarot, I'm gonna do shout out a Cozy Gremlin. A Cozy Gremlin / Claney is in the month of May doing a fundraiser for arthritis research for the Arthritis Foundation. And if you donate $5, she's got a bunch of goals, and there's long-term goals, and then there's immediate I can't think of the word that I'm looking for right now. Immediate rewards, that's not the word I'm looking for, but incentive is the word I'm looking for. So for $5, if you give Claney $5 towards the Arthritis Foundation, which you can do right through Twitch, her donate button replaces her sub button for the month. At least as long as you're on mobile, or as long as you're on a desktop or using the browser on your phone. It will not work on the Twitch mobile app because they're silly for some reason. But if you donate $5, you get to pick any me to put on her Tomodachi Life Island, which is pretty fabulous. Last night she added a bucket because a friend of the stream, Naughty Zarna, requested a bucket. So there's a bucket on her, a sentient bucket on her island. And if you donate $10 during one of her streams, she will do a 3-card tarot spread for you in real time. So she did that for me last night. I definitely suggest following her just in general, but B, she's doing a really cool thing this month, and go support that, because lots of people in my life, including myself, are affected by bad joints, bad bones, you know, all those things, and we can never have enough research on those types of things. So please consider checking out her stream, and making a donation. So, as I said when I first logged on, we are gonna start in a build that I just like did it last night because I had this idea, and then I got the life and death pack, and it was just gonna be so perfect. And I'm really glad I did, because it's just gonna, I think on last Wednesday's stream, my streaming has been inconsistent so bad lately, so thank you for being patient. Life just keeps lifing, and that happens, but I just haven't been as available, and that's okay. So last Wednesday, I forgot what my point was going to be here. Oh, I had put off finalizing her living room because I was pretty sure life and death, if I got it, was going to solve the problem, and I'm pretty sure it did. So let me show you what else I've been doing with life and death. Let me rearrange my windows a little. We'll get the game up here. All right. Again, I continue to stream sitting on my couch on my laptop. I have an office with multiple screens that I could make this way easier for myself, but I like sitting. I sit on my couch. I've got like this, it's actually a bath tray that my sister, Little Gamer Lane, got for me. It's one of those trays that you like put it on the edge of the tub so you can have like a book or your iPad and a glass of wine or whatever. But it's also really perfect for streaming on your couch and holding your laptop and a slot for your phone. And I like to be out here while I'm streaming, because then Moose can be on the porch for as long as he wants, and if he's getting into any trouble, I can see him. Speaking of the porch, and then I'll talk about this for real. I was sitting on my couch on Monday. I took the day off work because this weekend was just a lot, and I was not good on Monday. So I was sitting, Cozy Gremlin, hello. You just missed. I gave like a really nice speech about you. You just missed it. I just talked a lot about you and what you're doing in May. That's okay. I'm also starting early so that like you could be here for more of building your bedroom, because I know you're an hour ahead. Anyway, so on Monday, I was sitting on my couch, and I tend to like just leave my sliding door wide open if it's nice out, because then Moose can come and go, and this has never ever backfired in any, with the exception of some bugs. It does get like, in the summer we get some bugs, and then we just vacuum the ceiling and it's fine. However, that's the most it's ever been. Monday, I'm sitting on the couch, Moose is sitting on the floor, like inside the house but looking out the door, and a bird flies into my house. A wild ass bird flies into my apartment. And he didn't fly in very far. He basically flew into the house and then landed like just inside the sliding door on the carpet. And I just made this like, oh, like very surprised sound. And this little, I don't know, he's just like a little finch or something. And this little bird like looks around with his little birdie face, takes one look at Moose, and is like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I have the wrong apartment. And he flew right back outside. So thankfully he didn't get like stuck in my apartment or anything. But it was so funny. I've never had that happen. My door's open like all day long, all the time. I've never had a bird fly in. It was so funny. I did have a moment though where my brain was like, what's about to happen if this bird doesn't just fly right out the door? Like, what's your plan for if this bird flies into your house? So yeah, we just had a nice little, he just stopped by to say hi, and then he flew off, and oh no. Oh, your account was created 22 minutes ago and you followed me 10 seconds ago. I'm so sure you're real. Okay, I should have been able to block it. Spam, get out of here. Spam. Spam. All right, there we go. Oh my god. The spammers are so funny on Twitch. Like, it is funny. Why isn't it letting me... Hold on. There we go. Now we're banned. I couldn't figure out. So, Twitch, yeah, it's at the dungeon. Twitch has also, I don't know if anybody else is having this issue. It doesn't let me do this on my stream or Lane's. It has like removed my ability to delete chat messages. My only option is to block somebody. I can block and ban. But I can't I can't delete individual messages. It's super annoying because like there have been times where like, I don't know, like a friend we know in real life will like very accidentally like reference something that would identify the city we live in or something. Lane has chosen to try to be a little more anonymous on Twitch, and that's totally fine. Obviously, we've got tons and tons of friends who know where we are, but we try not to publish that on just like the open internet, right? Like on actual streams. So there have been times where I've like, someone will just mention like something that could very easily identify or even mention like the city we live in. And so now when that happens, I don't have the ability to just like delete that comment and be like, hey bud, like just so you know, like we don't say that on Twitch. But now my only option is to ban people. So yeah, that's really annoying. Thankfully my stream, you know, it's just friends in general and people who also know that's how we function. But yeah, it's super weird. Okay, anyway, I just yapped for 15 minutes. I'm gonna start an hour early and just freaking yap for an hour. Okay, so here's what I speed built last night. The landscaping's not done because, as we all know, hate landscaping. Punishment for doing instant death. Yeah, hello overdoxing. Yeah, hello Squilliam. Yes. I mean, for example, like you and Maddie know where we live, but like I would never expect you to come on my stream and be like, I know exactly where you live, because then if you did, I'd have to ban and or potentially kill you. So, you know, but that's what I mean. Like nobody ever intentionally does it, but there have been a couple times where I've had to be like, hey, we don't talk about that directly in stream. Yes, yeah, we know where everybody is, but we all respect everybody's anonymous behavior on twitch.tv. All right, so although I will say Lane and I, we keep saying we're gonna host like our own TwitchCon because I think technically like where everybody lives, Shaddy's kind of like the middle. So if we all went to like Shadican Town, I think we could all like not have to drive unreasonably far. Maddie did send me, there's like a Xena training convention happening in Oconomowoc, Wisconsin, which is our most fun city to pronounce. She sent that to Lane and me and was like, oh my god, what is this? And they do like this like Xena training, like Xena Warrior Princess, and it's all like you can like train archery and ropes courses and all kinds of stuff, and it looked really cool. She said she like looked into it too. She's like, the cabin looks relatively affordable, so it's super cool. I should actually yeah, hold on. Velveeta Fan Club. Actually, Velveeta Fan Club would love it too. Hold on. Let me see. I'll just find the link because Maddie sent it to me on Discord, I think. Oh, you've been on a Xena. I was wondering how she found that. A, I was wondering how she found it. B, I was like, what the hell? I have never heard of this thing. XenaRetreat.com. And it might not be restricted to women. I'm sure it's aimed at like femme presenting people. I'm not sure that it's like extremely locked out to anybody, but Yeah, like, oh no, there's definitely guys in these pictures. Yeah, it can be anybody. But yeah, there's like, let's see. One of the activities is howling at the moon. Love that. Rock climbing, cosplay, live music, paint and sip, high ropes, archery, campfire. Like, it looks really cool. And it's in Oconomowoc, which is like central-ish Wisconsin. Yeah, super cool. Okay, I'm gonna keep. This is gonna just be a yap stream because I'm like in like a weirdly zoomy mood. So yeah, isn't it freaking awesome? It's so cool. Yeah, it looks really fun. So last night I decided I was gonna build. This is not a. Here's some casual disclaimers. If you're here to look for builds that are done on a budget, like if you play The Sims operating by the money rules of The Sims, I'm not your girl. I build with money cheats on. I do not pay attention to money. I'm here to build stuff, and I'm here for the vibes and the aesthetic. I'm not building like maybe once in a while I have done some builds where I just like I set a budget goal for myself, but for the most part I just build whatever I want because it's just fun. Whoa, the most insane semi-truck is driving by my apartment right now. That's weird. Again, I'm sitting by my sliding door to keep an eye on Moose, and I live like sort of on a main road. So I see like out of the corner of my eye some big trucks. And my second disclaimer is that I'm really not like a limited pack build kind of person either. That's also something I try to do once in a while, where I'll try really hard to do like a limited pack build of keeping it to, 2 or 3 packs. I just did recently I did let's go find it. Where is she? I got a new router this week because mine was sledding. We played sledding game on Lane Stream on Thursday, and it played so badly on my apartment that I went out and got a new router the next day because I was like, I can't take this anymore. I can't be missing out on sledding game because it's like the best thing ever. So I went and got a new router. So it's all set up. So I'm hoping it also makes streaming a little better because it was having some issues with that. Where's that thing I just built? So I built a base game only tiny home. And everything in here is only with the base game. So if you only play the Sims 4 as a base game is free. And if that's all you have, if you don't have a single expansion pack, you can download this entire tiny home and play. And everything will be in there. And I would like to try to do some more of that, I think. Oh man, 0 downloads on that beautiful treehouse we did. That hurts my feelings, The Sims. You could lie to me a little. But yeah. And if you're a Sim person, all my builds are always on the gallery just to Ken's Pets Dogs. So go look. Okay. Now for the reveal. What I decided to do was like this cute little like witchy but like feminine witchy like cabin with mostly life and death stuff. So the upstairs is you come in here, you enter through the kitchen. You got your little cutie kitchen over here. We've got our living room over here. I am living for the moth wallpaper that came in Life and Death, and I'm so excited. I'm equal parts sad that I didn't get Life and Death until now, and equal parts really excited that I did it now because like I'm gonna get to do something really special in Claney's rooms that I didn't do for anybody else because I didn't have the content yet. So Claney, I don't know if you were here for my speech at the beginning. And actually I think we're gonna go after I give this little tour. I think we'll actually go right into Claney's build so that you can have a little more time with it, and then I can come back to this at the end if I finish your room. But we're gonna do, I decided your upstairs is gonna stay sort of the way it is, where it's like classy, feminine, just like cute. But then the basement is gonna be like your tarot dungeon. So we're gonna put some like weird shit down there. So, okay. So here's the living room. These tarot card sets are so beautiful. I use them heavily in the basement, and you'll see why. So we've got a cute little office spot, just like a sitting spot. I never know what to do. I don't often play with like kids in The Sims, so I almost always, even when I do a 2-bedroom house, I tend to make it like a skill room or an office. And since I put the office here, I made this like a little pottery studio. I thought that was cute. If you are somebody who likes to play with kids and like actually do the gameplay of having a family, this could always be converted. And that goes for all my builds. Please, 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 always feel like you can make them your own. I love that. They are designed to be enjoyed. I mean, I make them for myself because they're fun and I like hanging out with my friends on the internet while I do a thing I'd be doing anyway. But please download them and make them your own. I love that. This is the main bedroom with another beautiful wallpaper. Ugh. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'd put those tarot prints in the house IRL. Dude, me too. Wait till you see the basement. Also, Will, do you know about my tattoo? Hold on. Let me find it. It was in Lane's Discord somewhere. I think it's in the pet thread. It's very relevant to the tarot cards. How far back do I have to scroll? I think I specifically put it in there to like show Jordy, I think, because friend of the stream, Jordy the Dragon, is a tattoo artist. Oh my god, where is it? I think we're getting close. Speaking of Jordy the Dragon, Jordy is starting to stream again on Friday, which is so exciting. Go check out Jordy if you don't already follow her. We love her very much. Here. Come on, Discord. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. There we go. That's my tattoo. So I had a tattoo artist make Moose into a tarot card, and it's like my whole upper arm, basically. But we did the sun, and the bit is that it's because the whole world revolves around him. So I actually have 2 moose tattoos. The first one I got in 2018 or 2019. I have my ribs done. So it's a big moose antler that basically curls up from like my back to under my ribs. That's a big moose antler, and then there's a sunflower and some ferns. And that was my very first, like, you know, I want a tattoo like for my dog, but not necessarily of my dog. And then last summer, I was like, put his face on my body right now. So, yeah, that's my moosey tattoo. And it's really funny because when people like ask to see a picture of my dog, I'm like, well, I'll just show you my arm because the tattoo artist did a freaking phenomenal job. Huge fan. If anybody needs a tattoo like that, I've got a really good recommendation in the city that I live in. Here's the bathroom. This is all sleek bathroom kit because I just love it. I just love it so much. I love that kit. And then the laundry pack, obviously, is over here. The one thing I wish I'd done differently is I wish I'd put a more like public bathroom, because right now, and also the Sims don't care about this, but I care. I should have put a second bathroom just like somewhere out here, which I guess I technically still could. I could fit it somewhere, or I could bump out this a little. But as of right now, there's only one bathroom and they have to walk through these doors to get to it. So that's my one little thing I might change. But also, the Sims don't particularly care, especially if it's only the 2 Sims that live in that bedroom anyway. Okay, so that's the upstairs tour. And then the fun part is that they have a basement tarot cafe. So this is all life and death. Oh my god, I love it so much. Like, this is my dream kitchen of just like this deep emerald green stuff. And I love, these are from Businesses and Hobbies, these really pretty Christmas lights. And anyone who's been in my real life house or seen pictures of my real life house knows that your girl loves Christmas lights. Christmas lights, string lights, whatever you want to call them. They're everywhere in my house. We are anti the big light in my home. So there's a lot of like accent and smaller mood lighting in my house because I have very sensitive little baby eyes that get stressed out by lighting that's too intense. So a lot of stuff is string lights in my home. So that's gonna be the little cafe area. And then we've got this is one of those things where like your Sims can bake off like a bunch of stuff and then put it in here, and then other Sims will come buy it. So it's kind of like a grab and go. It's functional and I love it. It's so cool. Again, Businesses and Hobbies, I really credit with getting me back into The Sims. I love that expansion pack so much. And I have built so many home and business combos because that's what that pack enables you to do. Hi Moose. You coming inside? He was so good on his WALK today. There was a Chihuahua that just wanted to fight him so bad across the street, and he just looked at me. And even a couple years ago, he would have wanted to fight the Chihuahua back. But tonight he was like, I don't have to take that. Give me my snack that you give me when I don't bark at other people. And I did, because he was a good boy. So little public bathroom down here. I sent this to my sister last night, and I was like, hey, look, they got Nessie in this game. Always taking stuff she's not supposed to have. That wallpaper is also life and death. This is actually Businesses and Hobbies, but it fit very nicely with life and death. I think the intention is this one's actually supposed to go in like, we got tattooing with Businesses and Hobbies, and these all kind of look like sort of tattoo-esque drawings. So I think that's what that's really intended to be, but I always use it just because it's cute and I thought like it felt like part of this stuff. So, and then here's the little cafe part, and here's more of the tarot posters. And they're all kind of like in line with actual Sims art. So like in The Sims, there's werewolves. We got Bonehilda over here. We've got a plant sim in here. They just did they're so good. Even this is like the plumb bob shape. And the grim, like it was so cute. I'm really happy with how this turned out. And then you also get a little crow, so you can hang out with him and be his friend. And I love that. So we've got a little cafe crow as well. So yeah, I built all this last night during Claney's stream, because I just was like, I don't know, I'll play for a little while, and then I ended up playing a little longer than I should have, but I'm really excited about it. I think it's really cute. And let's go see what we can do in Claney's. If we have time tonight, we'll come back to this. But I want to make sure we do some more work on Claney's house. So let's go. We'll save it. Now I have to go find where I built our house, because I never remember what world I put that in. So yeah, we'll come back to that if we have time at the end, but I would like to finish Claney's room tonight. And I think the basement, like Life and Death, came with such a solid pack of like stuff that goes really well together. So I think that's also why I was able to put that build together so quickly last night, was because it's just kind of such a solid package of stuff that like all fits really well without having to do like a ton of thinking. And that's when those limited pack builds are really helpful. Oh my god, it's raining again. It's always raining in this world. Oops. Okay. Build mode. So, just like, I'll do like a really quick overview so everybody can see where we are. This was Lane's room. We'll put the walls up so you can see a little better. Lane's room, Lane's spa bathroom. It's great. My bedroom, which we did first, which feels so long ago because it was. We've got our little movie area up here. We've got our open air kitchen. I love these lights so much, and I never ever get to use them because I never build with ceilings that tall. So I'm really excited about those. Oh, there's Moose. He's going to see Velveeta Fan Club. Here's our communal living. Actually, here. Let's do a little tarot reading. I gave Claney a tarot deck in our house so she can do readings for everybody. Oh, maybe I need to come down here. There we go. All right. Tell Jillian what's up. Although, when you read for other people, it doesn't give you the whole description. Literally did a tarot reading for Velveeta Fan Club today. Hell yeah. The Strength Tarot card. Here. But if they do a self-reading, Moose, we don't need to bark at strangers. We don't need to do that, sir. There's a box or like a trash can out there for like throwing away dog bags. And even if he's like asleep on the other side of the apartment, if he hears that, he gets up and runs because he knows there's a dog out there. He's too smart. Let's see. Where's the option? I think it's in your inventory. Done this? Oh, you can only do so many? Dang it. Here. Let's give Jillian one, just so you can see like what it gives you more information when they do a self-reading. Hi, are you done being a jerk outside? Yeah. He just looked at me like he's never been more offended in his life. Hi, honey. You wanna come up on the couch? Do you wanna come up? You can come on the couch. No, do not go outside. Okay, well, we're all gonna hear a moose bark on stream right now. Do you hear him? He's so dramatic. Oh, it's this little, oh my gosh. The nicest guy and his bulldog live in the little duplex next to my apartment. And Moose just hates this little bulldog. He barks at him every time. Jillian, why are you very sad? Because of the tarot reading? You got the strength card, girl. Oh no, you're crying under the covers. Oh no, girl, it's gonna be okay. Girl, we're gonna figure it out. All right. What you get? The world reversed. Emotions linger like the stench of dirty dishes. You seek connections and closure. All right. Okay, so that's our this area, and then again we did our little entryway. We got that little hallway that divides up a bunch of spaces. We've got a communal laundry room. We did Velveeta Fan Club's room. And I think this is what I was hoping was happen, because when I started doing Velveeta Fan Club's room, I was like very stressed out because I was like, I don't know, A, it's a weird shape, and B, like the first stream, I just like felt like I wasn't doing a very good job, and it came together so well. And then I had the same feeling about Claney's room, which again isn't done, so don't look too hard. And then I got the life and death pack, and I was like, yep, this is what we needed. This is it. So this is her bathroom. Claney, I don't know if you watched the VOD from this one, but I did give you a little tanny in your bathroom. It's a little tanny boy. Also, you get the shroylet. That was an executive decision. I'm not 100% sure about your bathroom yet, because this is a really funny bit, but I also know it would look a little better if I use a different color. But it does kind of work. It's like that. Again, it's the 70s colors that I love that are all over my house. So you've got like a little elevated bathtubs and stuff. Or did it not let me elevate it? Did that? Oh no, I did. Yeah, so it's like a little step up, and then you got still a standalone shower, a little tinny. And then I gave you this like sleeping nook. I did give you the naked gnome because that just felt right. Just felt right. God damn it. Get out of here. Get out of here. Why won't it let me? Please get out. Block. Block. Oh, possible ban evader. You guys might not even see that anyway. It's just so annoying that they have like changed the way. Oh, wait. Okay, ban. Okay. Sorry, that's so annoying. So here's your little, again, my thinking is like it's the nice feminine upstairs and then like weird shit in the basement. And you've got like a little bunker ladder to go down there. I do wish, actually, you know what? Because I like the kind where it has some like framing around it. I think I just need to pick a different ladder. Some of them have that. Doesn't this one? No. I swore it used to like... Do you see in the ghost of it? It's got this like ladder, just like framing around it. I don't know why it doesn't have that when I put it in down here. Because it just looks so weird that the floor just like ends. But if you put wall around it, I think it will make it not usable because you technically have to have space on both sides. So, I don't know. It's super weird. Let me see. Can I do like... Oh, but then it'll block the door too. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Alright, so here's your little sleeping nook that I think is the cutest shit in the world. I was really excited that she could still walk through here with these, they like the sheer, I love a good sheer curtain. Love it. So that's your bathroom. That's your sleeping spot. I thought your office deserved this little like naked cutie. You've nailed your vibe. See, I was really nervous, but I was like, because I said this at the beginning of the stream, so if you weren't here at the beginning, we know Claney in real life, like, and she visits us all the time, but I've never been in her house because we don't live in the same place. So I was like, shit, like, I know how Claney dresses, and I know how Claney presents, and I know how Claney sends me unhinged things on the internet. So I was like, I think the ideal combo is like a cute feminine upstairs and then like secrets in the basement. That just seems like all about fun patterns and funky things, but also the horrors. Yeah, I need, see, and the other thing we're gonna do, well, I guess I should let you decide. So those, I was gonna go with something like that before. Sorry, we have a frost advisory? What the hell is that? It is May 6th. My computer was just like frost advisory. I got home from, I had some shows this weekend with the band that's breaking up at the end of the year. So I basically cried all weekend because it was like, it was the first shows I'd done with them since that was decided and announced. So it was good. I'm glad I did them. I'm going down with the ship. Like I'm gonna do those shows until the end. And like I said, I talked about this on the stream when that first all came out, that other things will come out of this band. So it feels really sad and hard right now because I'm like losing one of the main bands that I do stuff with. And I'm also very sad for them because now I'm having to start watching them say like goodbye to people. Because sometimes like at this point, like it's people's last shows with them if they're not people who can travel for shows and stuff. And so it's just, you know, it's a lot. And I can't remember, why did I get on this tangent of talking about last weekend? I think I had a point here. was I talking about? Oh my god. I can't wait to watch this VOD and be like, girl, you lost the whole thing you were talking about. Anyway, I'm sure I had a really profound connecting statement to make there when I was talking about last weekend. Was I just talking about last Wednesday's stream, maybe? I don't remember. But I was gonna do Claney's... Oh my god, what was I talking about? Okay. It'll come back to me. I definitely had some kind of like connector there. So I originally I was between like some of the high school years living room stuff for you and some of the life and death stuff for you. But I think life and death is the way to go, because look at these couches. These are so cute. So cute. And there's even a pink one that would go with exactly what we need it to go with, so we can keep... Claney, do you like this wallpaper? I thought that was really cute, but I can also find a different one if you'd prefer. Oh, kick-ass. This doesn't come in pink? Awesome. God damn it. Why do they do that? Why would they only give us the couch in that color? And then not the matching... I mean, we can do the white one. The white is also cute. With like the green pillows too, because then it also kind of matches the wall. Let's do that. Okay, and you better match. I swear to God. Are you kidding me? It doesn't match. The legs are a different color. Oh my God. Why do they do this? It wounds me deep in my soul. Oh my God. Do any of them have gold? Alright, well, that's as close as we're gonna get, I think. Okay. And then there's this, like, cutie pie table. Oh god, I have hiccups. Okay. We'll see if that becomes a problem. I have really cool stomach diseases that make me hiccup. This has probably happened on stream before. I get really, really horrible hiccups, and I get them for like a really long time, and nothing fixes them. It is the worst. Let's see. That matches the footing. That might be the move. This makes me crazy. Is there different colored legs on any of this? No. The best I can do is both the white. That's like not fun though. I like a gold accent. What if we do the... It's not the same color gold. Oh my god. Why do they do this? I'm still trying to remember why I started talking about the band. I guess I'll just find out when I watch the VOD later. Oh my god. Alright. I actually kind of like that because it's like the warmth of this wall without being the same color, and then it at least matches this. This pisses me off, but whatever. That's one of those, like, slowly back away and remind yourself that it's a video game, but man, do they test me. Okay. I think we'll do... Did I use a rug yet? The rug from this set is not gonna work here because it's too many different colors, I think. It will clash with these. Also, Claney, do you like these life and death ones? I think they're the vibe I want for up here. But if you prefer the Love Struck or High School Years, we will swap them. Okay. You love the, like, yeah. So I had no idea it was so cute, because when you just like go to the webpage to buy it, I feel like it doesn't really showcase it very well. It shows a lot more of the true like gothic furniture. And I was like, I mean, that's fun if that's what you're into, but it's not really what I build with. I do like these if you're doing like decaying walls and stuff. That's a really nice touch. Again, that's totally cool for, oh, this could be really cute in here. Okay, we're gonna think about those. I guess they don't really match. Maybe they'll go in the basement. Yeah, they felt like they could be a really cute, like to do instead of the Love Struck. I loved them. I can't believe I didn't have it until now. We're gonna give you the little mushroom guy. Like, this dude alone, are you kidding me? I love him. Love him. So cute. And then I think I'm gonna try to keep the tarot stuff to the basement. But we'll give you like some incense. We'll give you some like potions. Potions for sure. Do these come any? No, they're just in the... Okay. That's not really... Yeah, see, like, these are gonna... That could work. That actually works okay. With the wallpaper color. I think that works nice. Oh, except it doesn't match... We might just have to double this. Or maybe not. I don't know. Let's leave it for right now. Alright, I gotta adjust. Okay. I love this little guy. He's so cute. I was also thinking I was gonna give you a couple bookshelves, because Life and Death also has some really cute bookshelves. We could even do like a white one, so it's still... So maybe it goes here. I think that's better, because that was gonna be a little tight in there. Let's give you... We'll put a plant in that corner, because you know your girl loves a corner plant. Oh, I still have to figure out... I gave you the light up palm tree, but I don't know how to make it work because it clips through every wall, but it needs to go behind your computer because it's like your stream background. So we're gonna figure that out. It might have to be really small and like on a table or something, but we'll figure it out. I'm gonna make it work if it kills me. I don't know that I've used this tree. That's from the Sleek Bathroom Kit. Have I used that anywhere yet? Maybe in mine. Did I use it in mine? I did. Okay, well that's fine. I used a different color. It's just, there's not too many plants that give it that nice height. And we need the nice height. For balance. Do one of those boys. You know I love a viney boy. We'll give you one of the... You know that's not where I wanted you to go, but that looks fine, so we'll leave it. We'll put that one. And then maybe... Oh, actually, this could go up here. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll need to figure out some decorations for these walls, since they're kind of... They're very flat. And you know what? I don't necessarily... There is a gallery wall that comes with Life and Death that is... It didn't really make make sense for me to use it in another spot, but it actually might make sense for Claney because it's like statistics. Like you could have, they come in cuter colors. Hold on. Like they come in other, that green frame could be great. Or even the red one. They're all like science and math and statistics. It's just that they're kind of like, I don't know. I wish these were framed too, because there are some cute ones here, but I don't really build with the like disheveled stuff. No. Oh, this one though. We could use one of these. Portal to the underworld. Just hanging out in your living. Those colors like go beautifully with this set. So we could put that over this and then have something more vertical here. I haven't had a chance to explore like all of the swatches yet, so okay. So now we just need like a little more. I'll probably custom place everything here. Motions. Oh, that's too far back. But Claney also needs some nail polish. So you've got like your motions. Got your little mushroom boy. More motions. I believe one of Claney's stretch goals is that chat gets to pick her next set of nails. And my sister put up a pretty stressful suggestion for that last night, so everyone's got to go donate a lot of money and then counter my sister's idea. Actually, I don't remember if it was Lane's idea, if it was what's-his-face 11's idea. Whose idea was it? I don't know. The Bevis nails. No. No. You have job interviews. I'm so concerned for you. But I don't know, maybe Jobs will be like, damn, she's so confident that she was gonna get this, we should probably just give it to her. Here, we'll give you a quill, because that looks cool as hell. Oh, it's clipping through the... Why is that happening? It's at the same height that it should be. Oh, there we go. Alright, just gotta adjust this a little. Oh, you know what else I found in Life and Death that is just beautiful? Is that candle set. That's going in the basement for sure. That like candle tray. Look at your cute little living room. Alright, now we gotta find some stuff. Did I give you the hanging plant yet? Did I give Jillian the hanging plant? I didn't use it down here? Okay, that means I get to use it in Claney's room. Yeah, the candle tray. It's so pretty. We'll use it. Did I put the hanging plant in Lane's? Oh yeah, but I used it in her shower. I think I used it in my bathroom too. I don't often get to use the like full size of the plant because it's big. Actually, I might even get to use it here either. Well, we can turn it backwards so that it's hanging, like it's vining towards the wall and it doesn't cover up the flower here. I think that's fine. Now we need something. Well, now I can't decide if I like that or if I... They actually didn't give us that much wall art with Life and Death. I think because there are so many options within each item, they didn't give us a lot of individual items. They gave us a lot of swatches of just a few. which is fine. I just wish we got more stuff in like this size, because I literally never use this ever. It just, I always love these. I don't think I've used them yet. Have I used them yet? Have I gotten through this whole giant build not using those? I use those in so many builds because they're just such a really... I love like a good blueprint wall art. I don't think I've used them yet. I can't believe that. Wow. I'm growing. Okay. I think your lighting is good. Those are all the high school years ones, but I like them. I'm so jealous of Simi in that bedroom nook. Yeah, I wanted to do something a little bit different because like Velveeta Fan Club has this elevated bed, and I was like, let's just do something a little different. And I thought it turned out pretty cute. Something is still missing. I think it's just because I always use like a textured wall, and these aren't textured, so my brain is like, what the heck? These look like lamps you would like. Actually, all of them are really cute, and then they kind of go with the... They kind of fit in like overall, actually. They're not too gothy. They're just kind of like cute. Let's give you a little like reading lamp over the couch, because I think that still goes with everything. Okay, now I have to figure out what the heck to do with like these little spaces that I also had to solve for her. Because don't forget, like, you're also getting your whole like tarot basement. Oh, we did put the clown painting down there. Lane wanted that. Lane thought that was a good idea, but I don't think I'm gonna keep it because I think I'd rather do all like the tarot ones. I want it to be really cool down there. But Lane Lane suggested that one. Oh, you're looking at it's a Tenny, the Tenny boy. Okay, well, I really like your little living room so far. Actually, let's go like, yeah, let's come look at it in first person. Oh, it's really cute. I would sleep so well in here. This little nook. Shut up. I love it. I always think it's so funny. I mention this every single time, but when their eyelashes show up in the first person view, look at your desk area. No, get back. No, we're not done. We're not done. Come back here. Come back here. Can you just like look at it? Can you just come over here? I understand your friends are hanging out. I love going into first person mode once in a while. Look how cute it is. How come not all of the ceiling is wood though? I thought I made that pretty standard. Maybe not. Okay, and then come sit down over here, please. Come sit down over here, please. There's Mimo. Oh, he's coming. I love how your little desk area turned out. I really like this too, and I'll fix the ceiling at some point here. Look at that. Oh, love it. Oh shit, I forgot about this thing. Oh, you're going into Velveeta Fan Club's room. Oh, apparently her bathroom's better. You have your own. This is also gonna be like, since Lane and I have this balcony up here, my thought was I'd make a little screen porch out here for y'all. That's the trade-off. Oh my gosh, I keep having to adjust how I'm sitting. I am like, my joints just like don't feel good. which is the thing that happens to many people in my life. Oh, I also freaking love this lamp with the little bird on it. Shut up. I love that so much. And I might be able to like force place it if I try really hard. I'm just having like an ouchie bendy day, unfortunately. There's like, I mean, in my family, every single person before me was diagnosed with arthritis, so like it's coming for me, and I've already got some hints in my hands, unfortunately. Thankfully not like too badly, but I've started to notice it more than I used to. But I also think, given the other like things that a lot of people in my family have, I also think a lot of my relatives are probably undiagnosed as hypermobile. And those are like very interlaced conditions. And I've got some of that too, where like I basically on my couch, I'm always sitting like curled up or with my legs crossed or whatever, because if I don't, I just feel like bad. Like my joints feel loose and icky. Despite the fact, you know, I weightlift, I exercise a ton, but there's only so much you can outrun genetics. Was that just a little sound on stream? Maybe that was in, maybe it was in the song. All right. We got to figure out some kind of skill to put here for you. Because, like, I got the crystal table. Velveeta Fan Club got a little painting area. Lane has her stream and video game area. Let's go look at some skills that we could give you. Oh, wait. Yeah, oh, wait, Debug is in here. I've been trying to figure out why my organized debug wasn't working. Hold on. It's been really silly. Ooh, Secret Sleepover Society is playing Tamagotchi Life. Okay, so I guess it's at least in here, which is really good to know. It's just not showing up in the places where I want it to. Okay. Oh, my rock formations. Oh my god, this is what I've been missing. All right. We're gonna look into that later. Kiwi! I've never seen that before. Oh, hell yeah. How small can you make that? I want that in my room. Do I have anywhere it could go? No. That's okay. Okay. We gotta pick a skill. What kind of skills you want in here? We've got... No one's done candle making. Okay, I'm gonna adjust my entire body one more time. I can't sit like a normal person. My bones get grumpy, so... Ugh. We went for a really nice walk though, because it's like a little chilly. So that was really nice. It's not really enough. I would love to give you like the wine, but that's a pretty substantial operation, I believe. Takes up a little more space than what we have here. You might get the candle making one. I think that could be cute. Cause you're a candle girl if I've ever seen one. You and Velveeta Fan Club actually. Let's put candles in there for now. Cause don't forget, like this is your like secret skill for when the normies come over, and then your true skills are in the basement. So just remember that. That's your little like secret skill area. We gotta put something here too. Maybe some more bookshelves or something. Miss Andrew, such your special skill. That's why I couldn't decide if your basement was gonna be a wine basement full of men making wine, or if it was gonna be a tarot basement. And I just feel like it has to be the tarot basement. I'm afraid that it's gonna lock you out of getting into this door. Hold on. So put that here. I can see someone saying hi. Hello, Spice. How's it going? Good to see you. I popped onto your stream. Was it yesterday that I stopped by? For whatever reason, I don't really think to turn Twitch on like during work. But this week I've just needed like the extra. Again, I work 100% remote, which in general I love. But I've just like wanted a little extra company this week, so I've been turning Twitch on during the day because Spice streams during the day sometimes. Tony's been streaming on and off during the day because of his insane subathon, which I don't even know if he's done yet. Just keeps going. Infinity subathon. Okay, we need something here. Yeah, so I've been trying to pop in and I watched Spice for a little while yesterday while I was working. Even when I can't like participate super well, I still like to count as a viewer, you know? Kleiny, do you want to be a masseuse or a tattoo artist? What else could we put here? What else we got? Okay, so now it's the time I usually start streaming, and I've been streaming for an hour. So we'll see if I can actually go to 10. Like I said, sometimes I'll just do the thing where, like, if I feel okay after work, I will just take Moose and go for a walk, like, immediately after closing my laptop for the day. Which is good, because then it prevents me from just taking a nap on the couch and ruining my sleep schedule and stuff. And so we like went for a long walk right after work, and he wanted to go for an extra long walk. I let Moose do like a choose your own adventure kind of walk, where he knows the different routes and what each turn will take us to do, and I just let him pick. And he picked the long walk today, which he hasn't been doing because once it gets hot, I can't believe I haven't put a fish tank in this build. That's not like me at all. Once he gets too toasty, he has, you know, he's a big fluffy black dog in the sun, and he has a hard time. So like our best walk season is like fall and winter, and then once spring and summer happen, it's harder to go for the long walks, and I try to let him pick a little bit. And oh, stretch, thank you. I've been complaining about my joints half of this stream. All right, we'll do a good stretch. And anyway, that's always good when I go right after work, and then I'm tired at the appropriate time, but I'm old, so sometimes I'm tired earlier than I would like to be. But that's okay. Sorry, now I'm just gonna scroll through and look for something that speaks to me. There is that really cool, did I use that gallery wall from Paranormal at all yet? That would also fit Kleiny very well. I don't think I did. Did I give it to Jillian? No. Okay. Cool. I think I'm gonna give it to Kleiny. Because dude, where is it? I know you're in here somewhere. Someday this is gonna work. God, I want to use this all the time, and it just doesn't fit anywhere. It's so pretty. Alright. I am looking for the... I can't remember if this is a kit. It's paranormal. Okay, well, I definitely scrolled by it because it has to be here somewhere. There it is, paranormal stuff. There we go. Here we go. And then we'll do... Oh, dang it. I was hoping this was a light up one too. I'm actually not sure that I like that against this. This also would have been really cute on your... It doesn't match as well, but it would have been really cute. That matches. Oh, does it have skulls on it? Technically? No. Alright, well, I like how it is now, so we're good, but... Is this like Claney's like dead husband origin story? That's probably canonically somebody in the game. It's your man. Yeah. Dude, what the hell? All of a sudden the debug stuff is showing up. I wonder if I had to like go see it first. Oh my god. You guys would not believe how many times I have restarted my game trying to fix my organized debug, and all I had to do was come look at it here one time and suddenly it's there. Okay, well, I'm gonna be happy about that, but did I use this anywhere yet? I love this too, but I'm afraid it's gonna get in the way of the door. It could go over here, and then this could come over here. No, that'll cause the same problem. Okay. Dude, I don't know. What did I do in your weird corner? Oh, I could just put some, like, display shelves. That could work. We could do some, like... I can't believe all my debug shit just worked. Looking so cute. Thank you. We're gonna start the secrets in the basement soon. I just need to find something. I think you just need some display shelves. I think that will satisfy my desire here. Oh my god, I love this one too. Maybe it's just this with some candles on it. I love this shelf and I don't think I've used it yet. Did I use it out here? No, I used like the big one. The trinket desire is strong. Yeah. And I don't think it'll impact the door, which is always a concern. Hold on. Just put some like... Dude, get on there. I know you can. Let's put that up there. I love that one. I think it's so pretty. It clips through a little, but we'll just pretend that it's like... It's just like going through and not clipping. I'm catching up. Are we exploring themes of whimsy and also the horrors? Yes. Hello, Little Gamer Lane. I just took my car for a test drive, and the dogs are smelling me like I came back a different person. I don't know. Not to be trusted. Did your car just come today? Like, did you literally just get it today? Velveeta Fan Club was unfortunately a victim to our recent hailstorm. To the point of new car. Okay. I'm gonna give you some more candles. What else can I give you here? Maybe some clutter. We got some good trinkets or something. I love the little elephant teapot. I think he's so cute. They might be giants. I love that. Do you want a whole shipwreck in your house? I still can't fucking believe that all I had to do. Oh. You guys have heard me complain about my debug for like weeks. I can't believe I just fixed it on stream by accident. What a silly time. Hey, you get a little ghosty because I think he's cute. And then we just need something that'll go here. It might need to be... I feel like this little plant goes everywhere. Except here, apparently. Can we fake it? Oh, it's floating. What if I lower it? No. Okay. Maybe nothing slots there. This game is so finicky. Yeah, maybe it's not a spot. Okay. Well, I think that... Oh, I keep doing that. I think that satisfies my need for like something in this space. So, as a reminder, here's your bathroom. Complete with like tarot-y stuff. Like it's hinting at the secrets while still being Gwirl, right? Like nice plants. Tenny. Pat his head because he's a good man. Your little sleeping nook. We've got our bedroom or our living room with a portal to hell over the couch, but like make it baby Gwirl because it's like pretty. Candle making station, your little stream spot. Oh shit, we have to solve this. It's so important to me that you have the light up Christmas tree. So I think the solution here is like an end table. Also, Lane, I started streaming like way early tonight, so that's why we made like decent progress already. I was sitting on my couch and was like, I'm gonna play The Sims anyway. I may as well just make it content. Okay. Let's see if we can do, like, we might have to make him really small. Okay. It clips through the wall, but not in, like, the super annoying way. So I think here's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna put him, like, right here. And then I'll get, like, a little planter. All my debug stuff is back. I was complaining literally today to my friend Laura about my debug not working. And it was so funny because she's like, oh, I'm on a work call and we're literally talking about that right now. She was talking about it with her work friends also. And I was like, you need to tell me if everyone else is having the same problem or if it's just me. Yeah, so what if we do like a teeny tiny planter? with your little Christmas light. So that he's still like when you're streaming, he's still in the background like your real life stream room. Okay. I'm satisfied. That was literally the first thing I put in this room was like, you have to have your light up palm tree. Oh, it's like pink outside. We've had some crazy sunsets lately. Hang on. I have been talking for an hour and a half, so I'm gonna take a drink really quick. Dude, thank you, because I'm pretty sure I haven't saved a single time. I only save the game when Lane reminds me. I should really, like, set alarms on my phone while I'm streaming so that I don't forget. Oh my gosh, do you guys remember when this whole house was just a shell? Look how much stuff is in it. We've done so many things. We still have the whole goddamn outside. But we're not worried about that right now. I think I'm just gonna do like sort of generic horse stalls. I'm not sure I have it in me to be like hyper custom. Also, there's not really that many customization options for like the horse stuff, unfortunately. So I think it's gonna be like I'll decorate for 3 horses and then like the sheep and the goats. Or maybe like sheep, goats, and 2 horses or something. Oh, I just put this down here to look at it. I didn't actually intend to use it. They've got this cute little like tarot hut. It's not actually functional though, which I thought was weird. All right. Here's Claney's cute upstairs normie room. And then what's that? A ladder into the basement? Let's go. It's more likely than you think. It's gonna need to be a little bigger. Okay. Also, we're not using that. That was a good. Here's the thing. Life and Death has saved you because we were gonna use that. We absolutely were going to use that and have decided to use the Life and Death ones instead. So, okay. Taking me back to Life and Death. I love this light fixture. I had to figure out how I want to divide up this room because what I was thinking was it's kind of like there's gonna be like a just like a sit-in spot, like a hangout spot, I think. And then there's also gonna be because the thing with tarot is they don't do it sitting around a table. But I thought we could do like a seance table down there because I have the paranormal pack. So we're gonna lean. Where's the jail cell gonna go? Hold on. So we'll just a little one. And then we'll do. Are there like jail bars? There are, right? Aren't there? I swear there is, like, some kind of... Do I get to work? I do. Oh, that's right, because, like, cop was, Is it under, like, jail? Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so it's like a divider. This is very silly. Okay. Okay, so the boys can go to jail in here, and then they can watch the seance happening here. Okay, we'll do Life and Death. We'll do. I love the moth wallpaper so much, and I think we gotta. So there's black, green, and red Um, do you have a preference? I'll show you all of them. Well, there's actually this one too. It comes in 4 colors. So there's like the brown, red, green, and black. And I kind of love them all equally. That's what says 11 can stay when he's visiting the ranch. Oops. I was watching my chat and then I accidentally clicked I'm Not Jonathan's stream announcement, and then all of a sudden I was watching I'm Not Jonathan. Red or green? Okay, let's start with red since your upstairs is more green. And then we'll do... Okay, I can't remember if you need a very specific table or if you can put the... Like, I don't remember if you need... If it's the crystal ball that triggers the seance ability or if it is the table. Well, let's go a little... Let's get that life and death flooring in here because it's really pretty. I'll have to put some stuff in here. The clown painting could go in here. We'll do... I'm gonna pick another color of it though. Or maybe, does paranormal have... What I should just do is click on both. Because we'll start here because... Oh, okay, it was more of that, like, singular spot. Okay. Sorry if my music is a little funny. I was hoping... It might be my computer then. That does that. This whole time I thought it was maybe my internet. I don't like this rug, actually. I think it's gonna conflict too much. I also... I don't know that it has to be that table. We can always try it. Because like something like this, I like better. I don't really like the design on that. I'd kind of rather have it be something more neutral. Even that's pretty cute. Just like a light design on there versus like being super obvious. And then we'll go grab... We need some chairs. Oh my gosh, these are all so pretty. That's a little overwhelming though. I think the tables need to be really simple. Yeah. I don't love that they're like got holes in them, but I do think that's the move. Because they're less like bulky at least. Alright, now we need to find... I know it's in here somewhere. Crystal ball. Oh, Moose is flipping. He's upside down on the couch. Let's leave it blue for right now. I want to test this really quick. Ah, shit, you do have to oh no, you do have to use the seance table. Alright, let's see what our options are. It's just like, it's really aggressive. Oops. Alright, well, it's not gonna let me pick just the one, so. Okay. So we are gonna have to live with one of these. I swore you could pick other Maybe the yellow one, actually. That goes with the gold pretty well. And it still like stands out. So we'll do that. And then we'll go get... The yellow could be cute. Because it kind of goes with the gold up here. And then we'll go... We're going to need some kind of like rug under there. Just like a nice circular rug. Honestly, even this one's probably fine. What colors we got? Could just do a super neutral color. Is there anything more interesting? That one's a little spooky. That could be fun. If we did something more like, what is it size? Oh, that's perfect. I think I like that. So much of The Sims is just acknowledging that like everything's from different packs and they hate us. So they just like don't give you stuff that matches. Hang on. Was that part in the stream where my headphones make my ears itch? I'm just gonna look. Other circles, but I think this is the move because I like the life and death ones, but they don't really match the best. That one could, but I think I want it to be a little lighter. I love this cow one. Aww. Oh, it's a rectangle. Interesting. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna check in on some stuff. Oh, I have like a little bit. I'm not sure if it's gonna go anywhere. I was gonna say, hold on. I have an announcement, but I don't have an announcement yet. I have like an announcement of a thing I did to maybe have an announcement later, which is if you're in the Midwest, especially, I'll get to that in 1 second, Lane. Hold on. I'm terrified of what Lane's about to do. So I live in Wisconsin, but this is a national story right now. Ridgeland Farms is that lab beagle breeding facility. And they have people, unfortunately, it's not like the best situation where like people are trying to frame this as like, oh, Ridgeland finally realized what they were doing is bad and they're freeing 1,500 beagles. They sold the 1,500 beagles to these rescue groups, and then they're forfeiting their license to breed this July to avoid criminal charges. Like, it's not like they realized they were bad people. They're just doing it to avoid crime. Like, they're doing it to avoid charges. This is not out of the kindness of their heart that they're freeing 500 beagles. They sold them to rescue groups to agree to relinquish them for a fee. At least that's my understanding. And then there's currently 500 left, and then they cannot continue to breed them following this summer because their license is being revoked. But rescues all around, not just Wisconsin, but the whole country are like, suddenly we have 1,500 beagles in the system. What are we going to do? So I did apply to foster a freed lab beagle. I don't know that they'll need me. And honestly, I don't know. Even if they did need me, I honestly don't even know if they pick me because I live in an apartment. And lab beagles tend to be very high flight risk. So they're going to pick more people with like very secured fenced yards. Whereas like with me, a dog would have to go out on a leash to go outside. And when you get a new dog, especially a high risk dog, it's always really smart. Like you put a harness and a collar on them and then you leash both of those things. So if they're, for some reason, beagles are very good at this. We had a foster beagle mix once who could just get out of anything. He was a wizard. So you have to be super careful about like putting multiple methods of restraint on them if you take them outside because they're terrible. I mean, they've literally never been outside before. And I think being in an apartment might be a check against me for wanting to help with that. But I don't want to own a beagle. I'm a big dog person. I want a full-size Newfoundland. I want a big black lab. Like I'm a big dog kind of girl, but like I would love to help a beagle on its way to its good life. And so we'll see if that Tenny literally had to have so many harnesses. Yeah, they can bust out of anything, dude. They're so smart, those weird little dudes. The asshole was a flight risk. Yeah, and that's what, like, you know, a lot of the stuff that's being shared right now of like the raids and stuff are like the cutesy looking ones where like it's the beagles that are like, oh my gosh, I'm outside, I'm playing in the grass, my tail's wiggling, all the good stuff. But the reality is like most of them aren't like that right now. There she is. For sure, the jester. But anyway, we'll see. I applied to help, and we'll see if they call me. I'm gonna do some like triptych, but we'll size down the ones on the sides. I love the Nessie one. And we'll do these on the opposite walls. Lane, were you here yet when we put the jail cell in? That's where the boys live. That's the boy room on Girl Ranch. So we will do... In my head, I already used some of these, but I didn't. I used them on my other build. Okay, I want to use these two. We could put Grim in there. I feel like he's pretty iconic. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. You do have a redeem. Yeah, you absolutely do. Let me place this really quick. I'm sorry. I totally forgot. I got distracted by beagles. Wait, is it the clown painting? Okay. Clown painting's going. We did make that joke before you got here that the clown painting is gonna go in the prison. This is where Claney decided this is where what's his face 11 gets to hang out when he comes to visit. Okay. All right. And then I'll size it down. And then I'll pick the swatches on it. Is 1,000 channel points comfortable for that redeem, by the way? You guys are my like guinea pigs. I don't know if it's too much. I don't know if it's too little. I feel like people are able to use it frequently enough that it's not like untouchable or anything. I actually really like this one. All right. So we've got our walls of tarot cards. I think I'm gonna put like some sit-in spots down here. You have 24,000 channel points. Wow, that is insane to me. I guess I've been streaming since September. I guess I forget that I've been doing it for a hot minute here. So many Shroilets. Let's see. How big is this? Oh, it's a 3. Okay. Does it come in yellow? That's like more of a... What if white is the way to go? This is like the cuck seating of watching the seance. The cuck couch. Although... I think I'd like it better if it was if it's a 2-seater like what we use upstairs. I really like this couch, but I think for what I need... Ooh, that's like a dungeon one. Wow. We could also use the like the fancy boy ones. I haven't used those yet. And then the couch. I mean, I know they don't match perfectly, but I think they still go together enough. And then we could do... This is where the girls can hang. And then when we want to do a seance, we get up and go over here. I do love that there's a coffin bed. That's hilarious. There's also a bassinet that's like the Grim Reaper. The coffin is so funny. That is a to the dungeon chair if I've ever seen one. To the dungeon. Okay. I'm gonna keep with the gold theme in these. And then I think the rectangular rug. See, I couldn't find my debug earlier, so now there's so much life and death stuff that... Oh, they're balloons. Okay. There's a little weird looking in the thumbnail. There's so many things that like I didn't even know existed yet. Yeah. This is our... He helps with the seance. For sure. Yeah, Claney, that's what I also thought they were. I was like, what the hell? Hey, listen, I know you'll fit on here. Actually, maybe we'll do candles on one, and then there's a really pretty light fixture. Let's use this in the other corner. God, I love it so much. Oops. Well, I am gonna save, because I gotta. Okay. Oh, wait, I got a notification. Oh, they blocked that spammer from before. Hell yeah. Love it. Oh yeah, we definitely gotta get some like candles and stuff down here. I want it to be like a little spooky. Keep hitting the Windows button instead of Alt, and then it brings up that news that I didn't ask for. This is so funny because like this is going to be a complete... I'm gonna put it on the gallery, I think. But like this is now such a hyper specific silly build. So like my friends and my friends only. What else we got? Oh, there's like a spooky boat. Oh my god. Is that debug? Yeah. Look at all this stuff. Oh, I think we need... Yeah, I think we need that. I was looking for a place for that in my other build last night, and I couldn't find one. And I think we need it. Look how cute it's turning out. I love it. Secret spooky bunker. Could put some stuff on top of it if it'll let me. I think it's floating. Yeah, it's floating. Let anything go up there? No. Okay, we definitely need a rug. And then I think the rest is gonna be like wall decorations. Probably. That is a very pretty rug. I like the ends on it, like the fringes. This pack was so worth it. You do need the river vote for Claney's emotional support, Karen. Hold on, my computer's freaking out. Loves to freak out. All right, there we go. Yeah, again, I gave Cozy Gremlin a shout at the beginning of the stream. She's currently playing Hades 2 and Tamagotchi Life at the same time, which is absolutely peak game combo. But she's doing a fundraiser in the month of May for the Arthritis Foundation to help fund arthritis research. If you donate $5, you get to put a me on her island, and if you donate $10, you get a personalized 3-card tarot spread live on stream. I did that yesterday. It was wonderful. Judas, holy shit. Hey, why? You know what? I bet he's in the side of a mountain somewhere. Wow. How small can I make him? No, he doesn't fit. He's not gonna fit. Let's put a mirror or something down here. You know I love. Unfortunately, this room is very perfect for like my symmetry problem. What else can we put in here? I wish these were cuter. But they're kind of like, it's part of the Grim like career option where you basically like can become the Grim Reaper. And I just wish they had cuter options. So I don't really like these because they're not framed. I like the, okay, hold on. Every time I try to click out of my game, it freaks out. He has to wait outside. I could just put him right outside your window. Oh my gosh, that'd be hilarious. Wait, hold on. I just want to, okay, we're not gonna do it, but we're gonna look at it for the funnies, okay? We can look at it for the funnies. Just like, hello, Claney, I'm here. Grim career, that's just called a job. Hello, New Type North. I see you're home. I also see I have texts from you, and I haven't answered them yet because I've been streaming since 7. New Type North is having a really ridiculous week of work. After an equally ridiculous week of work last week. But you're almost done. It's almost over. So, Lucas, look how much progress we've made. I don't know if you've been here at all since I've actually girls only. No, you can look at it, but I'll show you where you get to. Don't worry, there's a spot for the boys. Don't worry. We thought of you. There's a spot. So this is my room. This is my little studio apartment. So the whole concept is that there's like 4 studio apartments and then some communal areas. So this is me. Here's Lane. She does have a ska bathroom. So she's got some ska bathroom. She's got her little streamer spot over here. And then up here we've got our little movie area. Out here we have our communal kitchen and our communal like living area where Jillian and I are watching TV. Hold on, we gotta get a close-up on Jillian's outfit. It's perfect. Here, we'll put it in live mode for a second. And then we've got some like entryway stuff. There's a communal laundry. This is part 10 of this build because it's so big, so it's just taking me forever. This is Jillian's room. Oh, Jillian, you painted something. I love it. This is Jillian's room. This is Claney's room. And then Claney's room has a secret. and it's the little tarot bunker. But don't worry, we know guys will come to visit sometimes, so that's what this room is for. Don't worry, you have art in that room too. Although it looks like you're an honorary Goral, so maybe that room is just for what's his face 11. The large nude photo. She's so cute. Look at her. I love that painting. I'd hang that in my house in real. You're in my real life bathroom all the time. I have like all the artwork in my guest bathroom is like suggested nudity. It's like line drawings of women and flowers, and it is heavily implied that they are naked ladies and flowers. Because sometimes you gotta have naked ladies on your wall. I don't know what to tell you. Claney did get the candle making set. Alright, let's finish up down here. Whoa! What just happened? The bird just flew. Why did the bird just fly off and turn into a puff of green smoke? This pack is brand new to me. Your crow is off communing with the Crow Collective. Wait for them to return. Hey, what should we name the crow, guys? What should his name be? Lane always gets to name things on her stream. What should we name him? Could just be Goral. Matthew? Okay. Matthew the Crow. Well, Matthew's off doing crow business right now, so he can't come to the phone right now. Okay. We need something here, and then I think we're, like, maybe almost done. And then I'm gonna go back to my other build that I was doing last night. But I'm really glad I started early, because I wanted to make sure, again, I just wanted to make sure Cozy Gremlin could be here for some of her own bedroom. And I know it's almost 10 p.m. for you, so. Okay. We need something in maybe it's another tarot card. Maybe it's another one. Yeah, your bedtime's almost here. For those of you who watch Lane stream, Cozy Gremlin's coming to my house on Monday for unrelated reasons, and we're just gonna co-mod Lane stream, so if you've got any crimes to commit on stream, just know you might have to answer to Claney on Monday, and she will throw you in the dungeon. I love this. Okay, we do need to make sure that it's functional. Let's make sure we can actually get down here. Please. Please come down here. Oh, yes, it works. These ladders can be finicky. I love it. Oh, I love it. Look how cute. Oh, Matthew's back. Thank God. Okay. Okay. Wait, Matthew's back. Matthew, how's it going, buddy? Well, you didn't even give me a chance, Matthew. Alright, I think this is good for right now, but you know what I would like to do is, thank you, I would like to do a little seance, and then maybe we'll go back to my other build and try to run my cute little tarot coffee shop for a little bit. Again, I started at 7, so I technically just streamed for 2 hours. So anything now is a bonus, and my only true goal was to finish Claney's room on this build. And we could always, like, this goes for any part of this build, we can always come back and add stuff. Always. But I love this. The pack was so worth it. Oh, Jesus Christ, Matthew, you're back. If you leave again, I swear to God. Matthew? Matthew? That was some shit. Okay. Let's do a little seance as a treat. If y'all, the seances are part of the paranormal pack and they are very silly. All right, come here, girls. Sit. Sit. Unfortunately, moose cannot participate in the seance because dogs can't go up and down the ladders. Very sad. Claney, I swear to God, sit down. Oh, you and Lane are wearing the same sweater. Me, sit down. Oh, Matthew's back. All right. Oh, this is the heirloom thing, I think. Hello from the other side. You don't know me, so this might sound weird, but you're going to inherit from me, kid. Why, you might ask? Let's just say it's better for both of us if you don't ask questions. The money needs to go somewhere and quick. And I hit the grapevine that you were a good, upstanding sim, so you're about to inherit a chunk of my hard-earned... no, you're a sketchy ghost. Girls, get down here. I'm gonna remove the ladder like it's a pool. What the hell? Why are they all trying to leave? I swore there was like a whole seance function. Because you can also... It was like a group seance where like stuff starts levitating. I'm talking to a dead person. Don't talk to me till I've had my dead person. Matthew's back. Hey girl. Get a life. Oh right, you have one and you're wasting it. Must be nice. Wow. Exclusively rude ghosts this evening. You can also do in businesses and hobbies, like perform seances is one of those like the settings you can do. So you can totally have like a seance coffee shop. Okay, I gotta read. We all need to commune with the Prince of Hell himself, Tenny. Yeah, he's pissing on the devil's office floor, as he deserves to do. Why am I mad? Oh, because because a ghost was rude to me. All right, let's do everybody's. Can Claney read another tarot card for herself yet? So Jillian read one earlier. Let's see if Claney can do this yet. Okay, what's Claney's? Everybody gets a little tarot reading. There's a Mimo. Look at him. What a good boy. He is zonked on my couch in real life right now. Judgment reversed. You've been carrying self-doubt for too long. The universe is calling and it's time to pick up. Say Sul Sul to the cosmic energy entering your life. Remove that inner critic and help you achieve your full potential. Alright, that's Claney. I need to grab 2 more tarot decks because Lane and I still need them. I think the tarot card is also like a collectible in the game, but you can get this like little base pack from the build buy. So let's do. Gotta give me one, and then we'll give one to Lane. Lane, why do you have a glass of water in your pocket? You have to go to bed with you love your room on your boy dungeon. Good night. Thanks for hanging out. I'm really glad we're done with your room. This is like, it's so fun to see the house. Like, the house is done now. The actual house part is done. And it took 10 streams to do the house. That's 20 hours. Well, I mean, not technically 20 hours because I yap a lot and I also have been showing off like other builds and stuff, but that's still quite a bit. Okay, what's mine? Let's read mine. All right, girl. Tell me what's up. Uh-oh. Why did I make that face? The tower. Awaken to the chaos looming over you. It's time to assemble your bits and pieces. so that you may embrace necessary change, and then you can salvage whatever's left. Alright, what's Lane get, I guess? Lane? Where are you? Why are you sleeping in Jillian's bed? Lane? You have a bed. Let's see what Lane's fortune is. Oh, I love that you like sit on your knees, and that's really cute. I've never seen that animation before. The Emperor reverse. Power has gone to your head, and your mind be as rigid as a barnacled hull. You might be sailing towards a fate only Black Sail Ravenscar would fancy. But fear not, there still be time to shift the tides astern. How do you feel about that? You, feel pretty good? The power has gone to your head. You can never die. Teens forever. Look at Jillian. Okay, so this bed is my bed. We all just are consistently... What I need to do is assign everybody to their bed. You can do that, and I just haven't done it yet, which is why they're all sleeping in each other's beds. All the... You've got an embroidery hoop. What you gonna make? Let's go see. Let's follow this and see what happens. What are you gonna embroider? Well, it'll probably be a while before it'll show. Or cross-stitch, not embroider. I love that they added that to the game. I think that's such a cute function. Oh my god, I can't believe the house is done. Ooh, am I going in the basement? Please, please talk to Matthew before he flies off again. Please, God. This is me and my bird friend, Matthew. What? Sorry. Was someone just calling Moose? I swear there was like a little phone icon over the dog. He's like your little crow familiar. He offered me a gift. You motherfuckers are all upstairs. I'm getting... Lane, I'm getting a gift from a crow. Oh my god, I love him. Okay, so he gave me a rare fish. Just loose out the bag. Just... Alright, thank you, Matthew. Thank you. You've given me a whole fish that I must now keep in my pocket. Oh boy. I keep my pockets lined. Oh, all of these fish from the crows is 100% a new bit. There's a song called Gift from the Crows that we're referencing. That is a fabulous, fabulous song. And I just got a gift from a crow. Love it. Oh my gosh. I want to go back to my other build, but I also just keep zooming around admiring everything we've done because holy hell did this take so long. I would guess that there's 2 more streams of this build. I think we will get, because I have to like do these, which will honestly be not that hard. I don't think I'm going to customize them too much. I think they're just going to be like horse stalls with horse stuff. This also isn't going to be too difficult because there aren't that many objects to put in there. But like landscaping. So my guess is like this little porch here. The horse stalls and the horse arena will be one stream. And then I'll probably need another one to like landscape it. Because like look how big this lot is. There's technically a lot of space I could put rocks and stuff, and I was thinking about putting little ponds in front because I bought this pack just for the waterfall rocks, so I thought it would be cute if we put like some custom pool type things out front. Jesus Christ, this took so long. Okay, awesome. Well, I am really excited about that. If it's okay, we can go creep on my little cafe that I built last night and like maybe test it out. Maybe do some Landscaping, mayhaps. Where's Moosey going? Where you going, bud? He's gonna yell at Claney. I love the dogs just like tippy tap around. That's so cute. I wonder, can you put these fish in the bigger fish tanks? I think they can only go in like the fish bowl. Ugh. Sleepy. So, boneyard. Armchair Boogie voice. There's a Wisconsin band called Armchair Boogie. It has a song called The Boneyard, or just Boneyard, I think. It's a good one. It's a real good one. All right, can we put our fish boy? Can we put our fish boy over here? Headed to the boneyard, indeed. Can I put him in there? We got a little guy! I love him. Thank you, Matthew the Crow. I love that. Cute. Now we've got a little guy. Cool. Well, I think that's good for this build for tonight. I'm gonna go pop over if y'all don't mind. I mean, if you've got other places to be, definitely hang out wherever you would like. But I'm gonna go back to that tarot coffee shop I built last night, if that's cool. What if I forgot to save? Because I kind of want to try it. So I put it in, this is the world that comes with, I still have a lot of these that I don't own. And I don't even know what a lot of them are from. My friend told me she loves Snowy Escape, so this one might be an eventual. Glimmer Book I know people really like. People also really like San Myshuno because it's so big. Yeah, like I think this is probably from Enchanted by Nature, which I don't have because I heard it was bad. Like I heard it wasn't very good for how much people really wanted fairies. They kind of phoned it in, I guess. Again, I'm not somebody who plays with the occult sim, so like I wasn't rooting for fairies or anything, but people seemed like to not love it. They do have a lot of really cute elfy like mushroom stuff though, which is pretty cute. I've heard this one's cute. Yeah, maybe someday I'll own them all, but it's still that weird, like, do I buy stuff right now? Do I not buy stuff right now? Because like that EA getting acquired stuff is so icky. I've been like making peace with my conscience by like only buying them on sale so they at least get less money from me. And for the most part, I think I mostly have everything I need. But you never know. Sometimes people got more ideas for me. Okay. So I showed this off at the beginning of stream, but not everybody was here. So let me show you. Unfortunately, it's raining. So it's raining and at nighttime. So it's being weird and dark. Let's make it the daytime at least. Okay. So here's the lot. There's no landscaping yet, except for the lantern trees because I love those. I sized one down too. They're the same tree. I just sized one down because you can do that. Now I can look in all the debug again and find everything I need. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this is the outside, which again is not done. I haven't done landscaping. I always landscape last because I hate it. And so it's a little pink house. It's got like a wraparound porch on the one side. This goes into the living room, which you'll see in a minute. This is a little porch, and there's also going to be like steps off the back so they can get out to the yard from out here. And then this one, there's no steps. It's just like a little balcony off the main bedroom. So if you come down in here, you enter through the kitchen, which I love. This is that life and death stuff again. Ugh, I can't believe I didn't have it until now. And it was literally just because like I wasn't buying it. People told me it was great, and I just didn't think it was really my building aesthetic, and I was wrong. So it's beautiful. They even like gave us a dishwasher that they got a full kitchen set. I was very impressed because not every pack gets that level of detail. So we just got like some stuff sitting out over here. Here's our little living room. Here's a little workspace in front of the television. Little sitting spot over here. We've got a little pottery room, which again, if you are somebody who this will be on the gallery once I finish it. After I landscape it. The house is pretty much done. I just have to do the part I don't want to do. Which Lane actually had a really cool idea, which was that like if I built a game limited to the packs that she owns, like I could build the house part and then she could do the parts I don't like to do, which is the landscaping part. And Lane like loves gardening and plants and stuff, so I think that could be really fun sometime. I could do something similar with Claney or Velveeta Fan Club, to be honest, because we're all simmers, and it could be really fun to do like somebody builds a shell, and then it's like, okay, now decorate it, or somebody picks the storyline, or a person that I'm building it for. There's like different ways to. I've been trying to think. Lane does so many cool collaboration streams with other friends, and I'm limited because, well, I usually get to participate in those, which I love. Like we've been doing sledding game and stuff, and I love when we get to do those kind of things with our friends. But like I only on my account only stream The Sims, so I've been trying Simmer stream. That was a good joke. Did you guys see the video of Kumail Nanjiani talking about his cat and how she loves all movies? And his whole bit was how much she loved Sinners. It's very funny. But so I'm always trying to think of ways that I could like collaborate with other people, even if it's asynchronous. Like again, maybe somebody builds a shell of a house, or I build the shell of a house and then Claney decorates it, or like we could do like lots of that kind of thing. There's just different options for what we could do. But I think that could be fun. So anyway, what I was saying was, this will go in the gallery. I don't usually play with like a full family of Sims. But if you do, or like if your Sims have kids or you want to use this as something else, like please feel free to delete everything in here and make it your own. That's totally always encouraged. If any part of my builds are not 100% what you want, make them your own. Do it. This is the bathroom with our little laundry in here too. It's got a cute little tub spot, and then a stand-up shower, and then our laundry, and this is the main bedroom. I do see a bigger comment. I will check in 1 second. 1 second. You ever see those house flipper competitions? Jerma's done some with some friends. You could do something like that. Give everyone an hour to build something as fast as possible and have someone judge the work once time runs out. See? Like that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Where, yeah, I mean, there's got to be some ways. Even being a Sims only streamer, there's ways we could do that kind of stuff. I have not seen his, but I do know what you're talking about. The leaf one, yeah, this is from the shit. It's either, I can find out for you. I that's another thing I use way too much of, and I have to pull myself back on purpose, or it would be over every window. This is either Blooming Rooms or the greenhouse one. Let me go look at both of those. Extremely worth your money. Like, very worth your money. That's Blooming Rooms. but Greenhouse Haven, both of those I use so much of. Actually, like a little greenhouse could be cute on this lot too. Anything to take up space so that I don't have to landscape it. I was thinking my like default way of taking up space is actually there's a lot of really good like shoot, I don't know where it would even be right now because of how my debug is, but there's a lot of really good like pond options. There's a lot of good, I like to just put like gardens in. There's totally stuff you can do to take up the space. Where are those? Oh my god, I'm so glad I have my rock formations back. This is so funny. I was complaining to my friend like at lunch today about this. Gonna build you a garden. It's just an armchair boogie reference all up in here tonight. That was my top song of last year, by the way. And if you listen to that song, it's because I was sad. But it's a song about how it is okay to be sad because you know you will be better later. So it's a very like positive sad song. It's my favorite song by them. So Wisconsin, the song. Yeah, it really is. I mean, like I said, they're all Wisconsin boys. And that song makes that very obvious. Oh my god, where is this thing? I might have to go seek it actually in that debug. There's like these pre-made ponds that are kind of hidden in there, and it's just, I'm so bad at making ponds. So bad at making ponds by hand. And so the debug ones are like a total lifesaver. Another hint, if there's things like that you don't like to make, a lot of times people will just like upload landscaping within a room on the gallery, and then the whole thing is you plop the room down and you just remove the walls and the floor, and then it like is kind of auto landscaping, because for some people that's the part of the game they like. Could not be me, but for some people that's the part they like, and I love that for them, and I love that for me. Because sometimes you just, how big is this boat? That's a big boy. Oh, this is what I built. I don't know if y'all remember the trailer house that I built that was like on a trailer like this. This was the base of that. Wow, there's so much big stuff in here. Sorry, I'm looking for that pond because I think that would actually be great in here. I might have scrolled by it already though. I wonder if I just search fish, because I think it's like fish. No, they're not gonna come up in here. Okay, well, it's in there somewhere, and maybe I just have to find it off stream. Oh, wait, there's the, oh, here they are. So you can just find, oh, that's much bigger than I remember it being. I could shift the position of the house though, and I don't think you can you actually shrink it? Sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, see, the water's like overflowing. Okay, well, it's probably not gonna work for what I wanted then, but will it fit anywhere? Dang it. That's a really tight fit. I also feel like it's not. That's weird too. I actually didn't resize it and it's still kind of leaking. Alright, well, that's not meant to be. I'll figure something else out. It'll probably be, like, I love a greenhouse. I love gardens. I love all that stuff. Sorry, can you just like place a baby in here? Oh no, it's like that. Okay, never mind. It's like, wow, you can just put a baby down. Oh wait, where's that fish Matthew gave me? I keep wanting to call him Michael. His name's Matthew. Matthew the Crow. Oh, just like a little lobster? Hell yeah. Anyway, as a reminder, if you're not a Sims person, debug. Oh, here's what Michael gave me. Matthew, not Michael. Oh my god. If you're not a Sims person, debug is where they put like all the hidden items. So a lot of this is stuff your Sims can make this in the game, or you can open up the debug menu and you can it is cheating if you were playing for real, but a lot of people who build do it as more for like environment building, right? So like maybe my Sims have like a 6-pack of something out on the counter. There's just tons and tons of stuff hidden in here from different packs and stuff, and it is overwhelming if you are not playing The Sims all the time and are not already super familiar with the game. Yeah, like the jewelry is in here where technically your Sims have to make that, but then once it exists, you can sell it, and by opening it in debug, you can just have it. You got little rings, you got little earrings. They come out in such cute little like actual jewelry holders too. This is the crystal skull that I put in Velveeta Fan Club's room in that other build. Oh, so like I can show you an example. Who the hell is that? Is that the man? Must be. These are a pair of Sims that I have in a different game. Death Frog. Oh, he's so cute. He's like a little scaly boy. I love him. I do have another crow in my little coffee shop, so I'll have to name a second bird. If you weren't here before when I showed this off, here's the basement. This is going to be the actual like public part of the build. And because of the businesses and hobbies pack, you can toggle different rooms to make sure like strangers can only, this is the business part. And then if you come up here, this is the residential area. So like if I click in here, all this is residential. So random Sims will not come into your house if you mark it properly. So when I open my business, the Sims will only come down here. This is my second time ever using the basement tool at all. The first time ever was last week when we put Claney's basement in. And I'm really excited. I just had this idea of like a 1-story house and then a cool little thing in the basement with a cool like walk down like this. That little overhang lights up. And then I did my little trick where these are all just like garden lamps, but if you raise them up, it kind of looks like they're part of the fence. And if you've watched my builds before, you know I use this fence entirely too often, and I do not care. Your girl likes string lights. So we'll do... Okay. I was trying to decide what I want to do for the rest of the stream, because I could like landscape a little, but I also think it would be really cute to try out the cafe part. Oh, I got distracted. I was gonna imagine that. I got distracted. Oh shit, I should have put this in Claney's basement. Alright. That's gonna have to go somewhere in the basement. So, I will show you like how we set up how we set this up. So, I'm gonna try to fill... This is another example of like, these are things your Sims can make in the pottery studio. These are things they can make in the candy machine. But then if you just open debug, you can just have them. And then they're just ready to go. So like, I'm gonna cheat stock our shelves here. No one tell Mr. Sims that I'm cheating. We'll also do like cookies. I never remember what all the things are called, so I might just have to like poke around for them. To find some food items that can go in here. So like we could technically put alcoholic beverages in there. Here's some of the food. So singular potato chip. There are jelly. You have to be careful about which ones you put in here though, because some actually are just decorative. Okay, here's some bacon cupcakes. Here's some other. Why aren't there cupcakes on them? Why aren't there cupcakes on them? Okay, this is one of those times where sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. The candy definitely does. But then, actually I will say if that was an accident, but I'll do it. You will know, your Sims can also like cook all those things in the kitchen. And then if you just assign a Sim to bake and cook, they'll just do it and they'll stock this fridge and then you can pull it all over into here. Is there any? No, it's all gonna be debug. Food plate. But basically anything you put in here, they'll buy. So that wasn't a functional one, that was just decorative. And we know the cupcakes are also just kind of decorative. I think the birthday cake is also decorative, yeah. What happens if I put like a slice? Yep. So this is a little stink potion. Okay, cupcakes will, singular cupcakes will hold. So that's good. We'll put a couple, just like a thing of shrimp on the ground. There's also, for our friends of Red Toad 64, there are like bowls of beans, jelly beans. What if I just search bean? No, it's not gonna come up. Okay, well, that's okay. So what we'll do, let's register her business. She's from another save I have, but I just reuse her a lot. These two are. Okay. The basements are tough because it clips a lot. The tarot. I'm not feeling creative. Actually, I am. Coffee and Crow Cafe. So we will have them. So this whole list is all the things they can do in your business, which is how you can do like basically any business you can think of. You can kind of finagle these settings to make it so they'll do whatever you want them to do. So I want them to hear outside dogs barking. We'll say, hi Moose, Mr. Sleepyhead. Yeah, so here, this is what I was talking about before. You can if you have a seance table in business, the Sims will just come do seances. So we're gonna say drink coffee. We're gonna say, and I don't think the tarot readings are an option here. Those are things you assign to, the bird's nest. Ugh, I'm pretty sure I've talked about the bird's nest on stream. So we spend a lot of time in Colorado, and we find ourselves frequently at Rocky Mountain National Park, and at the base of Rocky Mountain National Park is a coffee shop called the Bird's Nest. And if you were ever in Estes Park, please, God, go give those people your money so that they're there forever, because it's like my favorite coffee shop in the whole world. And the thing is, it's not even that it's particularly good. It is good, but that's not why I love it. Why I love it is just like, I'm always there with like my favorite people, drinking coffee and eating a pastry like in the mountains. So it's very much like, it's the environment I love so much. But oh man, it's the best. Like if you just look them up on, hold on, what's their Instagram? Birds. It's the most beautiful. I wish it was possible like to build it in The Sims. I don't think I do it justice, but it's also a lot of like indoor balconies, which The Sims like hates. It's Bird's Nest _ Estes Park. And it is my daydream at all times of like, oh my God, I wish I was there instead of where I am right now. It's just magical. And it's not big, it's little, but they do like private parties. Like if for some reason we had enough people out there one year that we could do it, like you could rent the whole place. And I love it so much. It's one of those like my heart just like aches for that place sometimes because I wish I was there. I need to pick some of these, but I'm talking and trying to read at the same time. Shadikin, I want to play Don't Wake the Llama. Hey, Shadikin has really cool stuff happening this weekend. So everybody right now say good luck Shaddy in chat, because Shaddy's senior reception for his senior thesis project is on Saturday. Friday? No, it's Friday. I looked it up because I'm so serious. I was like gonna try to come, but I have 2 shows this weekend, so I wouldn't be able to do it because I have a show tomorrow and I have a show on Saturday. Because you sent me like the Instagram post about it, and I was like, shit, like I wonder if I could do it. And there's just no way I could be back. And I have to be like basically across the state on Saturday, so it would just be really hard. But I did really think about it. So anyway, and you graduate next Friday. You're so close. Yeah, that's really exciting. Yeah, so Shaddy, I don't know if I think your VOD is somewhere, right? So Shaddy's senior thesis was that he built like a fingerboard skate park with all his own graphic design branding. And he gave a whole presentation on stream recently, and it was so cool. But then he also sent me like the stuff from his school about the reception and stuff. So that's so exciting. Love it. Okay, I need to pick some of these stupid things so that, because I want to try this. I want to make sure it works. So, okay, what do I usually do in here? We usually do drink coffee. I think I usually say be friendly because then Sims like yap at each other. We can do let's say we'll do, I always want to build, I should really do a tattoo studio, especially since we've got our girl Jordy here pretty regularly. Moosey, you being silly over there. He's so funny on the couch. We'll do... See, now I have so many expansion packs that this is actually kind of overwhelming because there's so many. I think I do read, and then I do like write because I put some laptops out so they can write. And then, I don't know, let's just pick one more. I could put a fire pit outside or something. Actually, do I have room to put a fire pit or a fireplace in here? I don't think I do, but that would be really cute. Let's see. It used to pop up. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, Coffee and Crow. And it's just gonna be coffee and crow. That's modern and cute. Okay. I'm gonna catch up on chat really quick. So yes, everyone say good luck, Shaddy. Because that's super exciting. And then I think my chat just like erased a bunch of messages. Hold on. It was time today since I used the wrong paper and it messed up, so I'm gonna have to leave soon so I can pick up an order before Tarjay closes. Listen, it's all good. I figured, I know I hadn't like, I know you've had to not stream as much because of school, but that's important, and then you will have a lot more time. So that's super, super exciting to be so close. This is so weird. My chat like freaks out sometimes. So I know there was a bigger message and it just like deleted a whole chunk on here. Maybe it'll bring them back. Sometimes that does that. What if I go into mod view really quick? Moose is staring at me. He, yesterday I took him for a walk at lunch instead of after work. And then that's great because then it's done and out of the way, right? Except for the part where then at nighttime, he's like, why aren't we going for a walk? It's nighttime. Yeah. So he's kind of been insufferable because I like to get it done at lunch if I can. I usually go to the gym at lunch, but my gym's closed this week because they're updating a bunch of equipment. So I've been just walking the dog. And I've got a couple shows this weekend that I don't like to be sore for that when I'm having to hold a camera like over my head for 2 hours. Anyway, yeah, we went at lunch instead. And then at like 6 p.m., he was following me around the house, just staring at me. And I'm like, I know what you want, but you already got that today. Okay, let's just do this and we can always change it. So now what you do is you go into your business and then manage employee tasks. So yeah, your husband is gonna be an employee. So we've got, she's gonna do tarot readings. She's gonna be friendly. She is going to tend this. I'm gonna have him do the baking and the cooking. And so they will passively do this. I'll also have him clean. They'll passively do this, which is really nice. And then they'll just stock this fridge. I'm gonna open Twitch on my phone too and see if those chats come back. It's just so weird. Oh my god, Tony he's down to an hour. Maybe we'll go raid Tony after this. That poor man has been streaming forever and ever and ever. Yeah, that's so weird. Why did all my chats disappear? Oh, you sent me some pictures? Awesome. I'll look in a little bit. Or I can share them. I don't know if they're just for me. They can be just for me, but if you want them shared, I'm happy to share them too. But I don't want to share your things if that wasn't your intention. Let's see. So we can share them. Okay, let me pick their employee tasks really quick, and then I'll bring them up because it's so cool. Moosey, you can go on the porch, buddy. The door's wide open, and he's just staring at me like I have locked him inside forever. Oh my god, I told this story at the beginning of the stream, but not everybody was here, so I'm going to tell it again. So I always have my sliding door open. If I'm home, I always have my sliding door open so that Moose can just come and go, basically. Because I'm built into the side of a hill, so I have no stairs going outside to like take Moose out at night, but I have a balcony off the back, so he's not gonna go anywhere, so he's just out. I just leave the door open so he can come and go as he pleases, and for the most part that's fine. We get some bugs in the summer, but it's whatever. I mean, there's bugs even if you close the door. So there's no avoiding those. It's Wisconsin in the summer, so there's bugs. And what else can I have her do? But so I always just keep them open. And that's never been a problem before. And yeah, Monday, I was laying on the couch. Moose was just sitting on the floor, like looking out the door, but he was inside the house. And all of a sudden, a wild bird flies into my apartment. And thankfully, just like lands on the carpet just inside the door. Because I had a moment where I was like, oh, there's like a wild bird in my house, and I have no plan for if this thing flies around my house right now. And he just sat there for a second with his little bird feet just in my carpet, and he just kind of looked around, and he looked right at Moose, and then it was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I must have the wrong apartment, and then he flew back outside and left. But there was just a bird in my house, not the one that lives here either. Okay, I need to pick, who am I picking this for? Her, okay. She's gonna man that. Maybe she'll also do some, this doesn't usually take me this long, but I'm trying to talk and read at the same time, and you can't do that. So, oh, smoothies came with Adventure Awaits. Actually, that could be really smart. And then I'll add a blender, and then I will share Shaddy's pictures because I do not want to forget to do that. What else is he gonna do? I love the lecture function. I didn't have space for that down here, but I also love to do like a lunch and learn cafe where you put up like a whiteboard and then your Sims can give classes and presentations about different skills. It's super cool. This was the best expansion pack, I think, ever. It was just so, it unlocked so much cool stuff. Let's just be friendly. Okay, so now I need to go add a blender so that she can make the smoothies. Blender. Pop that right there. Okay, now I'm gonna go to Discord really quick. Oh, I still have my I was showing off my moose tattoo. Earlier, so that was still up there. Okay. Did you unsend them, Shaddy? Are you sending new ones? Because they're gone now. They were there. But since you said hold on, let you resend, I assume you're sending new ones. I'll watch for them. And then I'll be like almost done. We can, you know, we'll have a few minutes. I set up the thing down here so that we can start it. Actually, let me just run it because I think it's nighttime. Yeah, so we'll just, well, I'm waiting for Shaddy's pictures. We'll just, we'll let the clock run so that it's daytime. Girl, befriend your crow. What should we name this crow? Claney named hers Matthew. I don't know if we talked about this. My real life bird's name is just Bird. I don't know if I've shared that. His name was Kiwi for like 5 minutes. And then he was just Bird. Okay. Now we got pictures. Okay. So we're gonna show, let me get Discord back. So here are, this is all Shaddy's. Sorry if my Discord window is a little funny. My OBS is like so weird. Some designs for boards. So I love your actual like Shadakin one. That's so cool. And then all the different pieces of the park. Oh, it's so cool. I love like the chaos emeralds too. That's so cool. I love, are these like little flower beds? That's such a good idea. It makes it look like an act, like, oh, so cool. I love this space too. It's very, I love a good like industrial setup. Oh, fake lavender. That's so cool. Yeah, so these will all be boards. I love it. That's so cool. That's also such a cool thing to get to do for your college, like your senior thesis, because I didn't have to do a thesis, I don't think. Um, but I feel like those are so often just like a get through it project. And this is, you were able to do such a cool, unique idea. Like, that's not something anybody else has ever done. That's so cool. I love it. Superman by Goldfinger. You can't say that in front of Lane, you know that. Display case too. I love it. Anyway, that's also so exciting. Oh yeah, the display case under your big sign. Super, super cool. Yeah, well, I hope Friday is really fun. That's also really cool that you get like a reception. I went to a lot of those in college because I think I talked about this. I have an arts management degree. I thought I wanted to be a tour manager before I got a dog. Although I'm considering trying to get back into what I thought I wanted to do because the world's stressful. My job is stressful, and you know, at some point it's like I do the job that I do not. For the record, I like what I do for the most part. I work fully from home. I do what I like to do for the most part, but there's still some stressful things about it. And did I remember to give her a garbage can? Oh, thank God. Sometimes I forget. And so sometimes I'm like, which of my sim endeavors could become my real job? But I actually do have obviously through my photo job, I've got pretty significant connections to music industry stuff and all those things. So sometimes I've been thinking about it. Sorry, now I'm just speeding through to make it daytime so I can open the cafe. Are you guys singing Superman by Goldfinger in my chat right now? That's one of my favorite like Lane clips of all time was in Chance of Sonar. And you're play Superman by Goldfinger. Your mom loves Nessie. We love Nessie. Wait, let me show you in the bathroom. So this expansion pack came with all these like tarot card artworks, which is the theme of my cafe. Like it's like a coffee shop that you can get a tarot reading at. But look, they got Nessie. They got her. There she is, taking stuff she's not supposed to have in her mouth. Bubby. Nessie does look like Bubby with long hair. Like, they're very similar every time. Why? This is your wife. She's in the house with you. What are you calling her for? To talk about her childhood. Okay, well, I always do this. That's right, you get to meet Nessie this fall. You'll have to meet Nessie, you'll have to meet Moosey. It's gonna be a silly time. There's the one that's like an animal friend or pet friend or something. Pet friend. I give all my Sims the origin story of pet friend. Okay. It's almost daytime. I'm not sure this is 100% final. Yeah, you can like cooking, sure. But I think the upstairs house part probably is. I'm still trying to decide about the cafe. And then obviously I need to put some stuff outside, like some landscaping and stuff. Oh, they got incense going. That's from the new pack too. But yeah, I've got so much space on either side that needs to be lightly landscaped. Maybe just put some, this could be a cute spot for like some benches where they could like get their coffee and then come out here. I could put, oh, that was something I was gonna look at, wasn't it? Either a fire pit or, I don't think I have room for an actual fireplace in here, but I could do a fire pit outside. Oh my god, I love this one so much, and it's so impractical to put anywhere because it's so big. But I love it very much. Dang it, I wish I had the space for it. There was a small one too. I think Adventure Awaits just also had a cute little one. Here, they don't all have the word fire in them, so let me... Oh, these all came with... That's from the rental one. Yeah, like, can I fit this anywhere? It's just really cute and I love it. But it has to be against a wall. Dang it, I don't think I can fit it in here. Okay, well, maybe we'll put a fire pit outside. I think that's all in here. And then they can like have a cozy spot out here. I should also maybe do some solar panels. They take up a lot of space and they're ugly. But they do. I like to have like an eco-friendly home. I also should do a treehouse. I always think those are extra cute. What am I looking for? I've been streaming for so long. Oh, fire pit. They also have these like heat towers, which is kind of cool. But I like the vibe of a fire pit a little more, you know? Let's find a good one. Adventure Awaits was a pretty good one. You could just pop it here, and then I'll probably move this, but so Sims can come out with their beverages and enjoy by the fire. And then we could do this fucking thing. Oh wait, no. One of those like this. If you don't put your, you have to upgrade your fire pit so that they don't. If you don't upgrade them, they'll start other things on fire. And this thing loves to catch on fire. But it's also really cute because you can have like a little s'mores kit on it. Actually, I think there was a cuter one, Adventure Awaits. If you had a stump, you'd name him Patrick. Oh my god, one of my greatest life sadness. When I was in college, Fall Out Boy got back together on my birthday. And I had to drive back up to Green Bay that night. So I like couldn't go. Like the news dropped that like they were going to play in Chicago. I think the whole thing was like they were reuniting in Chicago because that's where they're from. And yeah, Pete does look weird right now, doesn't he? I feel like I've seen him. I haven't been keeping up with them. But I think I keep like seeing him in passing. I'm like, oh, I guess that is the same guy, isn't it? Shoot, what did Adventure Awaits not have a s'mores option? I swear it did, but it actually, what it might be was the little coffee tray. I think that's what I'm confusing it with. It's like a little coffee and hot chocolate. Freaking love this. I learned about this like an hour ago. Also, these giant kiwi statues. If you've been watching lately, you know I've been bitching about my debug not working, and I randomly fixed it on stream tonight after trying for like literally weeks to make it work. So that's exciting. Oh, like a little blanket holder? That's so cute. You got these like little oh. Unfortunately, the debug stuff only tends to come in one swatch, which is whatever. It's basically only meant to be used with one thing, so it's not like really needing to come in a bunch of things, but sometimes I wish they came with different swatches. Okay, it's 9:56. I just want to be able to open my cafe so you guys can see how it works. Again, landscaping's not done. I made this little like garden bed in here. Speaking of Pop Punk and Scott, how about Real Big Fish getting back together? Yeah, word on the street. I don't know. We'll see. all these screen printed t-shirts. Oh my gosh, that's like one of those things that I would love to learn. But man, is it so much work. I do something that's screen printing adjacent, which is where I do like monotype printing, where so I've been doing it with like my own photos, where you print your pictures, like you go into Photoshop or Lightroom or whatever, and you convert into black and white, and you jack up the contrast like so high so that you get a very stark black and white image. And then it's called a jelly plate because they were originally made out of gelatin and they're not anymore. Are you down here in your underwear, sir? Please, you need to put some clothes on. I'll have to send you a video because I'm doing a bad job explaining it. But it's really cool. So hold on, silly nonsense. Screen print drawing outside as you speak. Yeah, so I use my own pictures. I'll pause this while I explain it because then I want to open the cafe. You print them out on, it has to be a laser printer because it's not ink, it's toner. And then you roll out black acrylic paint on your jelly print and you lay your printed picture down on it. And then you like let it sit for like a second basically and very gently rub the top of it so that it picks up the black. And then what happens is the toner acts as a resist, so it doesn't pick up the black paint where the ink was or where the toner was. And then it only pulls up on where the white was. Yeah, monotyping. So I do that with my own pictures. I did a bunch of the dogs. I've been trying to do it as like a special thing for the bands I work for. I'm thinking I might do them as gifts for like the main band that I shoot for is breaking up at the end of the year. And I'm devastated. And I talked about this on the last stream. I'm devastated, but supportive of them doing what they have to do. And like I said earlier on the stream, like other things will come out of this. It's not all going to be sad forever, but it's very sad right now. Cried a lot this weekend. That's for sure. I had some shows with them and it was emotional. But I'm thinking about doing like some monotype printing of each of them, like of the pictures that I've done like of each of them, so we'll see. It's also like really touchy. It's really hard to get consistent printing and stuff. I did monotype with using acrylic paint on an acrylic slab. I stuck up a few pieces of paper and then let it transfer through a rolling press. That is so fascinating to me. I did I've got some prints in my office that I made. Yeah, I think it was a Vandercook that we used. My friend like didn't want a bachelorette party before her wedding, but her sisters were like, well, we have to do something because you're getting married and we have to celebrate. So they took us to Bayview Printing Company. I think it's called Bayview Printing Company. This looks correct. Out in Milwaukee. And we like all got to make like custom like letterpress prints, and now they're like hanging in my office. It was so fun. It was like I just want to go sometime because it was so cool. Okay, let's open her cafe and we can chat while we're watching. Did you just do your laundry? Oh, you know what? I think I forgot to give them a hamper, and if you put laundry in the game, they'll just drop laundry everywhere until you give them a hamper. So hold on. My man's just gonna leave shit. But yes, I just like, I do so much photography for the same couple of bands that I don't want to say I'm getting bored because that feels like really privileged and weird to say. But I am running into a lot of the things where like, how many pictures do you really need from me that look just like this? So I'm trying really hard to find some like new things to do. Printmakers, yeah, 100%. I've also got a friend, so the banjo player from this band that I'm talking about, That's what he actually does. He's a woodblock printmaker. That is his day job. I'll send it to you because it's I'll send it to you on Discord because Lucas and I each own, I think, a couple shirts from them. But he's just he's amazing. Like, he does like the carving block and then prints on shirts, and they're just made to order. So like you can just call and like you can email on the website and then they'll send you a shirt. And I have a couple of them. The hot dog shirt. Oh yeah, like the one from the band. Yeah, he does a lot of the band's like artwork and stuff too. Wood type, carved into linoleum. Yes, of Orville Peck. He's on my list of like, I hope I get to see him someday. I feel like he came to one of the venues that I work for, but I didn't really know who he was yet. Okay, well, if you like Orville Peck, we'd probably have a lot of music selections for you, or suggestions for you then. I wasn't sure what you really listened to, but we probably have a little bit of overlap there. All right. Come on, guests. It's going to be really embarrassing if... Did I open the cafe? I did. Okay. Sometimes when you first start, it takes them a little bit to get going. A guest! So they check in here. And then... Oh my god, basements are hard. And then you can, like, greet them. Because it's important to have your... wholesome romance. Yes. You gotta have good relationship with your customers. Got another one. That Bob Pancakes. Yep. He's a Sims OG. He's been in the game for a long time. OG send more. Hold on. I'll go find it. Yo! Oh my god, I want to learn how to do this so bad. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pause my game. And then okay, it's actually after 10. I've been going for so long. That's okay. We'll go a little bit longer, but I want to show this because this is exactly what I want to learn how to do. Okay. Gotta have a good relationship with your customers. Kiss them on the mouth. Yep. Number one rule. That's what they teach you at business school. Okay. So this is all carved out of linoleum, and you have to carve it backwards so that when you print it, it does... Oh, it's so cool. Oh my gosh. I have to send you our friend's store because he's like amazing at it. This is so cool. The two-tone is really cool too. It's such a weird way of thinking because you have to carve it in reverse of how it's gonna print. It's so, like, my brain is just so silly about that. That's so cool. I have to like get my hands on some of that stuff. Post it on IG and DM. Yeah, you should. Did he do the Gay Cowboy song with Willie Nelson? That was him, right? It was Willie's birthday yesterday. The Cowboys are frequently fond of each other song. My dude, you have to go put your laundry away. And then you can come back to work. You can't just have laundry on the floor. So then he'll take it up here. And he'll pop it in the hamper. Ideally. Where did you go? That seems suspiciously like you didn't put it away. I didn't see you put it away. Where's the laundry? It's at the front door. Soaking wet because it's raining. Okay. Well, we'll deal with that later. I just wanted to see the cafe in action. And then... Can we say... Hold on. Actually, she might not have tarot cards in her inventory. Okay, hold on. Gotta find my girl some tarot cards. Put them here, just so I can drag them into her inventory. Because then I want to have her That's one of her assigned tasks. So once she has that, she can... I wonder where it is. I wonder if they have to... Do they have to introduce each other first? Because how do you do a tarot... I just got this pack, so I actually don't know how to do that yet. Alright, let's see. Loosely, I'm considering having a drag alter ego persona that's inspired by Orville Peck's outfit design. Hell yeah. Oh, here we go. So then it pops up as an option. So she'll do a little tarot reading for him. Let's see. Here, we'll do it in first person so we can see her do it. Is she gonna sit and do it? Cute. Oh, there's a lamp. You get the point. There's his card. He got... Which one was it? Oh, it doesn't tell you unless it's a household member. Okay. Well, cute. That's so really cool. That was like my whole concept behind this cafe, was that it's a coffee shop where they can buy food. Oh, see, like the snacks all sold that I put in here earlier. Tarot card cafe, but every card is death. My art school had a DIY drag show, and it was epic and legitimately make me think I could get on stage and have a blast. Do it. There's... Oh my god. Why are they all throwing books everywhere? Put these back, you knobs. You will love our city when you come to visit. We have a very lively drag scene here. She's making a smoothie! So then, I wonder if she's put anything in here yet. Let's see. You can open the fridge. Oh, she hasn't made anything yet. Oh, she's just gonna... You're not even gonna sell it? Girl. Girl, that's your job. It's not for you. Anyway, when they do what they're supposed to do, they, like, cook, they bake, they use the... Oh, I didn't... Oh, no, that's an oven stove combo. Okay, it'll do both. They'll make smoothies. There's other machines. There's like candy machines that you can put in, and then all those things, they will stock this. And then other Sims can grab and go. I love that it works. Look at our little cafe. Oh my god. She just did one for herself. Oh, that's the one that Lane got earlier. Power's gone to her head. Oh my gosh. I love it so much. I just like went crazy and I built this last night and I stayed up way too late doing it. But you gonna drink another smoothie and not give that to a customer, girl? Yeah, sure looks like it. She's got the smoothie madness. They're like, it's like you're serving a coffee shop. I love it. I'm so happy with how that turned out. So it's pretty much done. Again, I just need to landscape it. I need to landscape it, and then I need to do, I need to put some stuff on this porch. And I was thinking I'd just put some, like, plants and benches or something out there. But, like, I was just, like, so in love with the idea of a little basement cafe. And I did put a little, like, tarot sign out in front of it, too. It's working exactly how I wanted it to. There's this fucking laundry. Oh, is she gonna start the fire? Girl, it's raining. Girl, it's like a little trash out. Alright, I can't tell you what to do. Yeah, the rain put it out right away. That's really funny. Let's go back down and check it out for another minute. Underground cafes are something I wish I could find more. Yeah, I don't know if we have any. We might. We do have like some underground businesses here. I don't know if we have an underground like cafe. Maybe somewhere. I don't pretend to know everything about my city. But yeah, like we do have an upstairs bar. Stairs and lights. Are you just on your phone? What's his problem? Why is he so grumpy? Oh, because he talked to some jerk. Get over it, buddy. Anyway, this is just another excuse to talk about that expansion pack. Businesses and Hobbies was the one that made it possible to have a business on your lot. So that's how you get to do like everybody's daydream, right? Of living above a coffee shop or living above whatever. I mean, you can literally make any business because you saw that huge list of activities. You can custom. I've done cat cafes. I did a little tattoo shop, actually, like a very small one. One of my first ever builds on stream, I built this flower shop. And it's got a little functional greenhouse. Give it a second to load here. So this is the flower shop down here, and then there's the apartment upstairs. I did the Christmas tree farm around Christmas. Where's that little tattoo shop that I built? I did a boba shop. That was another, I think that was my first ever build on stream because I actually wasn't even talking on mic yet. Paint and Sip Art Cafe. I did a whole community center. Here's the tattoo one. There's just like, you can do, obviously, cafe is the super cute cozy one, but you can do tons of stuff. This one's technically a tiny home. Like, it technically meets the qualifications for a tiny home, and so it's like an artist can live in the micro home on this side, and then the tattoo business is over here. There's so much you can do, and it's the best. I'll never forget the first time I got a tarot ring and it was accurate. It freaked me out. The Velveeta fan club just gifted me a tarot card reading, so I need to have that done at some point. It's very, very sweet. I've actually never had it done. Considering I'm somebody with a giant ass tarot card tattoo on my arm, you'd think I'd be doing that all the time. I've actually never had it done. So I need to do that at some point. So cool. Well, I have now streamed for more than 3 hours, which is really long for me. I know we'll do, let's see, do I have anything else to share? Oh, I can also close the shop because they've been open all day. And then when you close this, you like earn points. It tells you what you can work on. It tells you your growth opportunities. And you earn points and stuff, and then you can buy perks for your business, which is fun. And you can decide if you're going to be like a slimy business owner or an altruistic business owner. I should just do it sometime and like be the scumbag, but unfortunately I was a pleasure to have in class, so I have a hard time being a scumbag even in a video game. But so let's see, it's Wednesday. Lane is not streaming tomorrow because we have a concert to attend. We have friend of the stream, Jordy the Dragon, is making her triumphant return to streaming on Friday night. So everybody show up for Jordy on Friday night, except Shaddy, who gets a pass because he's also doing an extremely cool, important thing. So hang out with Jordy. Good luck at your show again. Shaddy, your reception, it'll be so cool. Saturday morning, Lane and I are thinking about doing a sledding game bonus stream. Is it a banjo emote, I guess? The banjo concert is on Saturday. Tomorrow is not a banjo concert. It's easy to get confused because I'm usually at a banjo concert. I think every band I shoot for has a banjo. It does, now that I think about it. I'm just getting all the banjo boys. Yeah, tomorrow night is just guitars. Saturday night is more banjos. That's kind of my thing. I'm just working for all those banjo boys of the Midwest. That's Saturday night. But Saturday morning, we're thinking about doing a bonus stream for sledding game because we're having so much fun, and because my put your shit in the hamper, I swear to God. Because last time we tried to play a sledding game, my Wi-Fi was bad, and I bought a new router this weekend, so it should hopefully be fixed now. I wonder if he can't get to the hamper. I wonder if that's the problem. Sometimes when you like alt place things, this might be one of those items that it has to be in a specific spot. Where can I put it? Let's put it right here. See if that fixes it. So I'm hoping to get to make my triumphant return to sledding game in a way that works on Saturday morning, because then I got banjos at night. Why is he not putting these away? Okay, I don't have to do this on stream, but this is pissing me off. Thank God. Okay. And then Monday lane stream? I usually stream on Sunday. I probably won't, because I'm gonna have a bunch of pictures to edit, and it's Mother's Day too, so I'm losing some time to go see my mom. So I probably won't stream on Sunday, but we'll see. Yeah, definitely pack up, head out, have a good night, good luck. You're so freaking close. And then so I think I'm also gonna end stream, but I think tell Lucy say hi always. I think we're gonna raid Tony, because that poor man is never gonna get out from under this stream subathon. So go send Tony some attention. Everybody have a great rest of your week, have a good rest of your night, drive safe if you have to drive home from school tonight, and good luck at everyone's things this weekend, and hopefully we see everybody at Jordy on Friday, and then Lane on Saturday morning. We're gonna sled. So all right, I'm gonna get this raid moving, and then we're gonna hop out. So thanks for hanging out with me all night, y'all. We will see you soon.